Ladies and gentlemen, it's yet another episode of the Gravy Gang Guild. Gravy Guild Gang, isn't it? Is it Gravy Guild Gang or Gravy Gang Guild? Anyway,
Gravy Gang Guild.
Gravy Gang Guild. This is about the 8th episode.
I don't know the name.
Know this by now. It just sounded weird. This is our secret meeting, so if you're not privy to this information, please close your ears.
Uh-huh.
This is a show where we discuss very important tactics and strategies for our guild for the upcoming game Mirandus by Gala Games. We also have competing guilds come by.
Why'd you get so aggressive?
Because we taunt them and we get in their heads and we basically...
We compete.
Yeah, we try to let them know who's boss, although there's no question. The Gravy Gang Guild is...
We also befriend.
Oh, we make allies?
Right.
I believe we are now... We are allied with Haven.
That is right. And this intro music reminds me that General Fault said he could make us a special intro with his synth music.
Ooh.
Will that mean that we owe him something as a guild, like some gravy
he's
in
doing
the game?
It out of
game?
The kindness of his gravy heart.
Oh, okay. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth?
Yeah, don't.
Okay.
It might bite you.
might find some gravy in there.
Last episode, we talked about harvesting milk from women.
That wasn't last episode.
Oh, you sure?
Yeah, so it was the episode before. It was the...
that's right.
Yeah, last episode was retro movies.
Oh,
the
retro
episode
movies.
prior was gravy milk.
Gravy milk harvesting. On this episode, we've got quite a few people here. We've got Titus. We've got, apart from the regulars, the Gravy Gang, which is Becca and Anton.
And welcome back,
Gal the
Becca.
Kid.
Hey,
Welcome back, Becca.
Thanks.
We today are joined by, now this guy, he made a YouTube video that just went bonkers in the Gala Discord. He goes by the name of I can't
We just
say
call him
it.
the Juice.
TDJU. So it's TDJEUX. Which is
Show off, Becca.
which is French for gravy, I believe. Is that true, TD?
Yeah, that's absolutely right. Jus means a reduction, and that is, in other words, gravy. So
That's right.
welcome.
Absolutely.
Yay.
Absolutely.
Gravy confirmed.
Yes.
Everyone loved your video. I just happened to be, Jason, who also is supposed to show up sometime, Jason Bitbender, he posted, they posted in the announcement channel, your YouTube video, TDJU, and everyone loved it,
insane.
including myself. You did a really cool, Minecraft, so you want to explain? You'll do a better job than me.
Yeah, for sure, man, for sure. So basically what is going on is that at GalaCon, one of the tables or booths was owned by GYB, and there was a project to everyone to chip in for the Town of the Duke. And obviously, full transparency, I'm actually working with them, and I was trying to show people the Town of the Duke so they could see better what they could get if they wanted to buy a share. The video actually gone viral, and Jason's announcement has actually we've actually got all them sold now. We've only got 2 shares left out of the 12 that we needed since yesterday. So, in 24 hours, 10 have already sold and only 2 are remaining. So I can't believe the reception it's had.
So
I'm part of that as well, actually.
Cool.
Really? Awesome, man. Awesome.
Yeah, I have 66,666 Gala in there.
Whoa.
Nice.
Same as me, man. Same as me.
It wasn't my choice. The number wasn't my choice.
Oh, really? That's crazy.
For those of you that don't understand what the heck this Scottish guy is saying, he's saying Town of the Duke, correct?
I was saying freedom, but that's a good interpretation.
Town of the Duke.
Oh my god.
Okay, so
Sorry.
Duke, yes. So that is cool, man. And everyone loved your video. So how do they find it? What's the best way to find your? I'll put. You know what? I need to put go ahead.
It's just called. It's a new series. I think I might maybe do it for other deeds as well, so that people can get an idea of what they might look like. But just type in Mirandus Cribs, and if you can spell it, good luck to you. TD
Yeah, and
Gonna
there's
rebrand to TD Gravy.
There's an X in there, guys.
for sure, man.
So jus spelled with an X.
Of course.
Because how else do you spell jus without an X?
Yep, TDJEUX. French for games.
Gravy.
Gravy.
Sorry. Apologies.
Well, that's cool. And I instantly DM'd you and said, dude, I love your video. And you said something like, I've been watching the Gravy streams. I'm like, you need to come on. So here we are.
Totally, man.
Talking Gravy.
So glad to be here, man. Sharing the gravy with you guys.
Yeah. Now,
Good to have you, man.
Good.
Absolutely. Titus, we met Titus and the Galacon.
Yeah. That was so great.
That was
I love that environment too. They really crush it.
They did good.
Yep.
They do.
Yep, and we've
Gamer
been
Jive.
friends ever since.
Yes. Gamer Jive is amazing.
Yeah. You guys are some of my besties now online. Like, of all the people I interact with, like, easily, like, top favorite people that I don't work with. It's amazing.
Yay.
So I'm really appreciative.
Yay.
Who are we?
Yes.
Us? I missed it.
Yeah.
You're lost.
Oh.
Yuki's like, huh?
Wow, thank you. That's nice of you to say that. The Gravy Gang,
Legit support.
we may come across as very tough and, you know, like we don't fuck around, but we're very nice. We're a nice group of
Generally.
guild people.
Some
But
of
we
us
will,
get out of line.
we will, if we're threatened, we will attack. And I think that's been well established.
Yes.
And
We'll have our Scottish friend here do the threatening.
Freedom!
he definitely could do some like loud screaming and like really get, you know, just like from the what do you call that, like in a castle, there's like from the top up there with
That's the top of the castle.
you know, the top of the castle, you could just yell.
Like the battlements or whatever?
Yeah,
Or the,
yeah.
Yeah, like the tower.
And that would probably just keep most motherfuckers
Yeah,
away.
man.
Just like a good
And like
scream.
instead of like, you know how hot oil used to pour out, we could have hot gravy on our one.
Smart. Oh.
Yeah.
Love
Well,
it.
the problem with that
Medieval.
is we sell our gravy, sir. We don't just throw it at the enemy. That's
Well,
how
this
we
would be the not.
Boiled gravy.
This would be the not
Boiled
mother's
gravy.
milk gravy.
Oh, right.
This
This
is
is the
just the
cheap stuff.
plain gravy.
The canned
Yeah.
This is
granules.
medieval warfare gravy.
Yeah. This is the poison stuff.
Gravy byproduct.
Well,
You call it sludge.
You know how when
Sure.
you make gravy, there's that toxic waste byproduct.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That.
We don't really talk about that on the show because the EPA
No, it's secret. It's
the,
secret.
the Mirandus EPA could get a hold of that, and we listen, guys. To save on money, we dump our toxic fucking gravy tar in the local swamp.
Sludge.
Okay, sludge.
So
And
two shows ago it wasn't okay, but this time it's
well,
this is where you draw the line.
2 shows ago we were talking about harvesting milk from the village women. This show we're talking about waste of the gravy sludge,
Disposal in
and
the ogre swamp.
we can't. You know, it's
So-
okay to
so
harvest.
We dump all the gravy that's 5 and under.
Right.
So if you're 6 and up, well, then we keep that one. We dump the shit gravy.
We also store the gravy, like the low quality stuff, and we let it ferment, and we sell it as like a form of like alcoholic mead gravy, like gravy
Right.
beer.
Yeah.
We should get into that.
Moonshine.
Yeah.
We should
gravy
do that.
hooch.
Gravy hooch, yeah.
I've got a bathtub we can use.
Smart.
Well,
Moonshine gravy. Oh,
if anyone's just tuning in, the purpose of the show
there is no purpose. Don't let him fool you.
Right.
is
There is no reason.
Yeah.
is to give us something to do on Thursday nights,
That's right.
and here we are.
Slinging
Yes.
gravy.
Yep, at our enemies.
Succeeding in our mission. Yes.
It could be used as a weapon too. If you like serve it to the enemy populace and they just can't stop eating it, then they'll just be like dead. Maybe
Well,
not
Oh,
dead so much
yeah.
as like unconscious.
I think
Death
that
by gluttony.
I think the trick is to not like straight up just poison them instantly so they just like instantly die. I think we slowly poison the enemy with our gravy, like we have like specially marked gravy that we know about, and we serve it to our potential enemies. But we make them. It's like how the Mad Hatters like slowly went crazy because they always like had the lead or something. We're gonna put lead in our gravy, okay?
Wow.
The stuff that we want to. People that we don't like, and then I
just don't like this direction.
I don't think this is the best approach personally.
On a more positive note, we could just kill them with kindness, so to speak.
There
and
you
just
go.
give them food that was so good that it charms them, like save. They could roll a d20 to save against yum or something. I don't know.
All right, let's shift it from killing people slowly with poisons to something more positive.
And sometimes gravy. You never know.
Kill them with gas fees. There we go.
Right.
Ethereum gas fees.
Perfect.
That would do it.
Yeah. Oh, did you guys? Okay, there's a website out now, and you can actually do it on Etherscan. If you click on analytics, it'll show you how much money you've spent on gas.
Oh shit.
So you can check your wallet. So you can check your different Ethereum addresses, and it will show you like now based on what Ethereum is worth now, how much money that you've spent on gas.
No, that's even worse.
I know.
It's a thing.
I'm never gonna look at that.
Yeah, don't.
I looked. It's not good.
As if there was another way to feel bad in this market.
Yeah. Especially during the past, like, I don't know, 6 months. Hasn't it been absolutely outrageous? Like, the gas fees are so much so that, like, people... Hey, Lisa is in the chat. Hi, Lisa. So much so that we're trying to figure out, like, other ways to do it with, like, Binance Smart Chain and... What's the other one?
Yeah.
What's the one that Gala's going to start doing?
Flare.
Yeah. So, crazy. And then this is the part of the show where we talk about crypto, by the way. What was the thing?
I love how you announce it.
Today I saw where Coinbase was like, you couldn't withdraw Ethereum because of issues or something. Did you guys know what I'm talking about?
ERC as well.
Really?
It was the Ethereum client blockchain. It needed an update by the developers and it wasn't synced. So just to save any hassle and delayed transactions, Coinbase closed it down. I think momentarily the gas price spiked up to like 700 Gwei. I don't know if you guys are watching it, but
wow.
I was helping people buy shares at the time and it was really bloody difficult.
Holy cow.
Damn.
Yeah.
No,
one guy got his transaction stuck.
Ooh, that's painful.
And it was his first. He said it was his first Ethereum transaction as well, and he was really scared. So sad.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, it sucked, man.
Yeah, it's scary if you don't know, if you're kind of new to the whole thing or don't know what you're doing.
But did it end well? Did blockchain come through?
Yeah. So they did the update now. It's all updated and it's synced again. So Coinbase could technically fire up again any moment. I think they're still down, but the guy's transaction came through after about 3 hours, I think. So he got there in the end.
Okay, that's still faster than a bank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Becca's unit of measurement.
Faster than a bank. Yep. Well.
Yeah. Just like the fees site says, hey, look how much money you wasted in gas, and really it doesn't say how much money did you make off those transactions as well.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. $8,000, in current pricing on gas, and so what?
Absolutely. Unless you spent like shitloads of money on like illiquid NFTs. Not saying that I've done that, but I do have quite a few. Huh? Now we do have a nice collection of Mirandus and mostly Mirandus NFTs, which I ain't worried about because they're doing just fine. But I did kind of get sucked into some dumb shit like fucking moon cats and hash fucking this and fucking
what else?
Bunch of shit.
Hashes and stuff.
Yeah, just like
but you got into hash masks as well, though, right?
Yeah, dude, I did really well with hash masks. I flipped 2 of them and made I doubled my or more than doubled, and like instantly. Because I
That's
took
good.
some advice of a friend, DeBoss.
I know.
And I said, he's like, dude, I was like, yeah, you know, I could hold these, but I'm getting the thing. And he's like, dude, you should fucking, it's like time. And I fucking put it, and then they sold, and then I don't, who knows? I don't know. They might be doing great right now, but I don't know. I don't know if Hashmaster.
You probably shouldn't check.
I'm not going to look, but
Yeah, now's not the time.
oh, are they doing really well?
Risky anyway right now. Like, this is a good time to sell earlier with NFTs being riskier as they are. With you know, the value, the market's dropped like 70% on NFTs. I still love them. I'm not going to stop, but you know,
I bought the top of a lot of stuff. Like,
What's your favorite that you have, Titus? If we can ask.
no, you can ask anything. I have. I recently purchased an Ether card for the going price on the site was 1.75 ETH, which was like I was considering it, but I just bought it aftermarket because I was like, I don't know what direction these things are going to go anyway. So I'm kind of glad I did, and I got a low mint number as a result of that, way before the number I would have gotten if I purchased on the site.
Right.
But my favorite, I've actually kind of been making a lot of money off Digital Axe. It's I'll send it to the broadcast chat so you see what the name is.
I don't know what that is.
It's a weird project. There's a lot of hype, but there's some real stuff in there too. And I actually, full disclaimer, I worked with them for a little while at one point. It's one of those projects where you can sort of stake your NFT and it'll generate based on like the price of the token and you know, whatever else is coming in value-wise, you know, from purchases. And so it's a digital fashion project where the idea is that you take an item that is an NFT and you can take that item and move it into a game, theoretically. And some of it's real and some of it's not. And I think it's all kind of like too centralized to work right now, but they've got standards and they're trying to, you know, I think they're looking for like big adoption for it. And that hasn't happened yet. So like, I love it and I hate it is really the way I would describe it. I love that it made me a bunch of money. I hate that I don't trust them at all, you know?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So that kind of thing. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Like I can't endorse them as a, hey, they're going to do what they say they did or that they're working on, but I can endorse them. And if you get an NFT, it's going to make you money. It's a money printer.
Right.
Okay. Is that financial advice or no?
No, he just said.
Oh, not. Okay.
I do not give financial advice.
Okay. So
I don't know what fucking.
Yeah.
Some people do.
It's almost like a joke. It's almost like a joke at this point. I mean, is there anyone in this environment that actually gives financial advice? Come on.
I think so. And charges for it too.
I think the reason people say that is because like
They're
in order
paid groups.
in order to give financial advice, you have to be like
financial analyst.
Yeah.
A financial advisor.
Maybe,
Yeah, like certified.
Yeah. Yeah, so maybe that's why people are always like, not financial advice, because they don't want to get like arrested,
Right, it's their disclaimer.
Arrested by the police.
Yeah, they don't want to get jumped or sued.
All of a sudden, the SWAT team's going to bust in their door.
Some of them probably want to get jumped, but not in that way.
Wow. That's interesting that you have that thought.
And now we're in this part.
Well, that escalated quickly.
They all need girlfriends, right? They all live at home with their moms in the basement.
Oh.
That's
not all of
nice,
them.
Tamara.
Just 90%.
Why do you got to be all mean to everyone like that and shit? Like, seriously, we're trying to talk
some
about...
of them live in the attic,
You're
That's true.
That's right.
Some live in the attic.
You're the one trying to kill people with lead gravy.
Well, that's just part of the game thing. I'm just joking. I'm not...
Well, sir.
You really did hurt some people's feelings just now.
We probably shouldn't play Who's the Worst. I mean, like, there's always going to be a winner there somewhere.
Well, guys.
That's true.
So, yeah, I don't know. What else can we talk about? Oh, so, Tamara, you read a thing about how Gala's coming out with like 11 games or some shit?
Did I?
Yeah.
11.
Didn't you read something?
I mean,
like
I read a lot of things, and I probably say them, and then
maybe I dreamed
yeah,
that
that's
shit.
true.
I don't know.
It was.
Thank you.
It is true that he did say. Benefactor mentioned it in the Gala Gold chat. He said we've just signed a deal to, take on another 5 games or whatever it was, but
Good.
no more information to my knowledge what those are or when they'll come out.
Yeah.
But awesome stuff.
I know. I can't wait.
That's cool. Yeah, you said something about an Age of Empires kind of game.
Yeah.
Okay.
The space game.
That would be fun.
It's supposed to be like something like a 4X thing, like Age of Empires and Civilization.
Okay. Yeah, I like those kind of games.
Mm-hmm.
I love Age of Empires.
I know.
So.
Yeah.
What else?
Yeah, so it's exciting.
Step Brothers. Everyone's seen it, right?
Yep.
We're going to go straight into retro games.
Okay.
Retro movies.
Titus, you're a Step Brothers fan, right? You love that movie?
No, I haven't seen it.
You lying motherfucker.
No, wait, what?
Dude, stop it, please. Holy shit.
Did you just cuss him?
Yes.
Yes, everyone has a blind spot. Apparently mine is Step Brothers.
Okay. That's a problem.
That's a problem.
Yeah, that's an issue. That's a problem.
I'm off the
you
show.
should watch
I'm
it.
sorry, guys. I've been private message. I need to leave.
No, you're good.
It's not that extreme, but I will have to say this, that you have to watch that movie.
Are you giving him homework?
I can do that.
It's funny. I mean, it's very, goofy comedy. Obviously,
it's slapstick kind of, which is not normally my favorite, but I like Step Brothers.
John
So I'm like a...
Good.
I was just going to say, I like stuff like Super Troopers, stuff that's like funny and irreverent, essentially. That's the kind of stuff I go for most in humor, but, or Brooklyn Nine-Nine, like, I don't care. I'll watch
you'll like
anything, really.
Well, I'm a huge Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly fan. I love Tim and Eric stuff, and, I don't know, man.
Well, you're a professional comedian.
Please.
So you probably... really like funny
I'm
stuff.
not.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Definitely. Yeah. Big deal. Kind of a big deal here.
But John C. Reilly is like super funny. I love him. And he's like, I heard him on I heard him before on what's that show? Mark Maron.
Oh.
Yeah. What's his show?
That's a show.
Podcast.
Something like, what the
WTF.
Well, yeah.
WTF podcast. You guys know that. Come on. Everyone knows WTF, right?
I mean,
Titus, you. WTF, yes or no?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I know
What's
of it.
WTF?
No.
Gala the Kid, WTF podcast, yes or no?
He just said, what is it? So clearly.
Oh, fuck me.
I'm just going to say yes to everything now. Of course I've heard it.
You scared our guests into just saying yes.
TD Gravy. Have you seen WTF podcast? Yes or no?
Oh, no.
Okay.
Oh, no.
All right. Well,
Just got very French.
he was on there.
No.
And it was a good interview because he's basically like John C. Reilly's like went to clown school and all this shit. He got really he's serious like into comedy, but he like studied under some like, well, you know what? Maybe I'm getting confused with Borat. You know who Sacha Baron Cohen is? Maybe it was him.
Love it.
You don't know.
Maybe it was him that
who's
a clown.
Sacha Baron Cohen?
Yeah. Maybe it was him, but I think it was John C. Reilly also studied under the same clown school or what the fuck ever. Well, they're very serious.
I'll look it up.
I don't know. I don't have a point.
I think Sasha takes it too seriously. Like I think he was funny in Borat, but some of his other ones he's done were a bit too much for me.
He helped influence an election in the U.S. I'd say he's doing it right.
I think he did, man. That fucking movie.
I loved him as
good.
Ollie G. That is like my...
Ollie G was funny.
Yeah, that was the best, man.
That was
Old
the best.
school.
Yeah.
I'm a Borat fan personally, but I like them all.
Borat was sick.
He was telling stories about some of the crazy shit. Like he would go to this, he would come down to the South and he did like a wrestling match, like a cage match. And he had like all these rednecks, in the arena or whatever to like, they paid to watch. And he comes out as like a gay character, and he's in the wrestling in the cage. And he said this was like the most scared he's ever been. Like they were fucking throwing chairs. They were like so angry that, this.
Well, he did like an Andy Kaufman then.
Yeah. And he had a trap door like in the floor of the thing and he like escaped, but he said
then
that.
Why was he scared?
Thank God.
JR Riggs, what's up, man?
Hey.
He's in the chat. Cyber Manning. Who else is in there? Lisa. Hello, Lisa. Ultra 625.
General Fault's about to jump on in a minute.
Oh, nice. There he is.
Very nice.
The General.
General Fault. WTF podcast, yes or no?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you?
Oh man, I was in a business meeting and it went overtime, so I have to call from my car on the way home now.
Cool.
So if you hear an engine running in the background, it's not my miners.
Well, be careful, sir. You're not supposed to drive and be on gravy shows at the same time.
That is dedication to gravy.
You're on. I have a phone mount in my car, so don't worry.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm listening to you guys as I focus on the road here.
All right.
Perfect.
We'll try not to make it laugh too hard.
So,
No
But
promises.
if you hear it crashing and you don't hear from me, then
No.
Oh God, no.
you'll know what happened. No, I'm just kidding.
Just transfer your NFTs first, man. We don't want them going to waste.
oh yeah, true.
Have you got a will in place for the gravy gang?
Yeah. We should
One of my
start that
coworkers.
like a safety deposit box. We'll start a channel. Just post your private keys in there to your Ethereum address, and we'll keep it safe for you.
You can log in with your mnemonic phrase.
Yeah. Yes.
Hey, great idea.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? I just finished creating a Haven Discord bot, so it's my first attempt at it.
Oh, cool.
So that could be a good idea right there. You just enter your mnemonic phrase as part of the
Right.
part of the verification process.
Right.
You have to make sure you have a wallet.
You're right.
Yes, KYC, man. KYC.
Yeah. We need.
Exactly.
We're legally obligated.
Exactly. See, there you go. And I'll say endorsed by the Gravy Gang.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Well, yeah. Since we are allies, I guess that's okay.
There you go. Hey, you get a share in the profit, so don't worry.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
There
we
you
all
go.
got it. Then,
I
in
endorse
case.
that endorsement.
Yes.
Keep your friends close.
It's been checked off.
You can invest it.
We got a
for
5% discount
Mirandus
at
property.
Citadel.
Yeah. Well, I like the way this.
That's a great discount.
I like the way the secret meeting is going so far.
Right.
We've established a good money making scheme.
Yeah.
We've-
plans.
Yeah. We've.
Nobody will know.
No.
Yeah.
Secret.
Yeah. We've divulged that we pollute the nearby swamp with our toxic gravy waste. And also, we've divulged our plan of slowly poisoning the Mirandus population with our poison gravy.
It reminds me of the Simpsons plot.
Oh, yeah? What's that?
Which one?
Uh-oh.
What's that
The
one?
Simpsons movie. You never watched it? Where he
Has this
he
been
has like a
foretold?
he has like a big container of pig poo, and then he puts it in the river, and then they've got to put a dome around the town.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the dome
Oh,
episode.
that's actually a good idea.
Yeah.
Maybe, okay, here it is. We slowly poison the entire population of Mirandus. However, we also sell a
Except
cure.
for our allies.
Right, except for our allies. You're fine, General Fault. You're fine. And Titus, you guys,
cure.
and TG,
There you go.
you get. So, but we also sell the
Yeah,
cure, right? So we also sell the cure.
But the cure,
I do have
the
a
cure is
Yes.
We
putting
do
your
have like a
private
vaccine.
keys,
Wait,
It's
what?
got to be
private
private
keys in
anyway.
Haven.
One at a time. Everyone's really excited about this.
Anton, go.
All right,
You just inject it into
Yeah.
the cows, and then
Right.
everybody
So-
drinks the milk.
right.
It's
So the
infected.
the cure is going to be putting your private keys on Haven.
Oh, okay.
Sure.
There you go.
Oh, there we go.
We'll guard the cure for you.
Right.
Basically, we've established that we're going to poison and then extort the entire population for their. I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with that, honestly. And well, okay, there's a little bit wrong with it if you have like
They'll never
morals.
see it coming.
No,
We
Certainly
We may
not.
have to start using the word alleged more often in this chat.
well, I just want to go ahead and clarify that this is a video game that we're speaking of and not real life. And all the things that are said in this show are all parody and comedy and are not
Allegedly.
real life.
Yes.
And
Was that the right place?
Allegedly jokes.
Yeah.
most
Secret
important.
for a reason.
Most importantly, and this is the most important thing, that none of this is financial advice. So if you came here for financial advice, you need to go ahead and just forget about it because you're not going to get it. Now, if you want to learn how to,
Hypothetically, allegedly, not financial advice.
Right.
if you want to learn how to poison
Well,
a
hold on a
population,
Precisely.
Yeah, no
on.
investments, no securities, nothing like that.
right?
I've actually got some good financial advice for you guys.
Okay.
Go and see a financial advisor.
Oh, that's actually good. Yeah. That's pretty good.
You say the financial advice is not to give financial advice?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
awesome.
pretty solid.
There you go.
I'm gonna have to react to that in a video.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I gotta use that one.
I feel like the only real financial advice is dollar cost averaging and gravy. It's like all you need to know.
Listen,
Yeah.
if you have like
Get that gravy.
a good stockpile of canned gravy, like stocked up, like we all should have by now, like you're fine.
Or
That's-
gravy granules.
Yeah, or powdered gravy, if you can't afford the good
If
stuff.
you did it before the pandemic, you might actually get your return on investment if you
Yeah.
really sold it.
That's true.
Yeah,
very true.
I don't think those are appreciating assets.
I used to joke with my friend that whiskey futures would be a thing one day. Like maybe, when the world goes to shit or something, whiskey futures.
There you
That's
go.
good.
Surprised it's not.
Someday maybe. With like Japanese whiskey being expensive because it's like impossible to get now.
Ooh.
Japanese whiskey is hard to get. Why is that?
They don't make enough of it because it takes so long to make. Because anything aged takes 18 years, 20 years, 24 years, whatever. Plus, everyone wants it. So they basically export nearly all of the whiskey that they make. So there's like none for them. And the rest of it's just on, the world market. And it was in such high demand. And like whenever they won out against the whiskeys in, whatever. They won the world whiskey competition basically somewhere. And so after that, like Japanese whiskey was just sold out forever. Like anything with any aging beyond like 18. So.
What is it about it that's good? Like what makes a whiskey good? You know what I mean? Like it's just okay.
If I were to break this down, oh god. So the barrel aging process, there's the peat in a lot of cases, which is actually really like literally bog water and often from Scotland, which is really fun. So you take this water and you do the whole distillation process with that, and you're like the flavor profile is constructed from this combination of the water, the grain or whatever they use, and the distillation process. So you've got the peat from the water, and then you've got the barrel aging from where they store it, and this stuff just evaporates off over the course of like 18 years. You have like half the liquid that you had before or less. So, and the longer you age it, the less there is. So the more expensive it becomes just because of that. And then the flavor profile is like barrel basically. And that's not a bad thing. It's actually quite amazing. If you use like a good oak barrel or something, or like cherry.
Oh, an oak barrel sounds good.
Here. Yeah.
Speaking of expensive stuff, I know somebody was telling me about Wagyu steaks. Have you ever heard of Wagyu beef?
Yeah.
Wagyu beef,
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't even know it existed. Somebody like a few days ago was like, "Man, have you tried this steak? It's like $300, like a pound or something. It was like or an ounce, I think it was. It was like crazy. Yeah. I'm like, what? And you look at it, and it's like they basically raise these cows like princes and queens, like fatten them up, and it's like pedicures and stuff. Like I don't know, it's like they massage them or something.
Pedicure on their hooves.
Perfect cure.
Fingernail polish, it's like, I don't know. They take good care of these cows, right?
Right.
And then or whatever, and then and so they're special. They're a special breed, though, right? There's only like of all the cow breeds, they're like 1 or 2 or 3% of the world or something like that, right? So a very special breed, and it was like that's an expensive steak, man. Like $1,000 to have one steak.
Yeah, the exclusivity is the result of how infrequently they're bred. Like they're just not mass produced. It's not like here where like there's a section of Highway 5 when I'm going between Northern California and Southern California that just you can smell it coming for over a mile. Like it's just level of cow density. I roll up my windows and I turn the air to circulated, and then I drive 2 or 3 miles with that in place. Like you cannot have the windows open and enjoy yourself. It's gross.
We went, Tamara and I,
Colorado
on our adventures 10 years ago. We drove through Colorado, and I get there, and I'm like, what the fuck, man? It fucking stinks, right? It just fucking smells bad. It smells bad, and it's everywhere. And I go up to someone who lives there, and I'm like, what's happening? What's the smell? And they looked at me like I was fucking crazy. They're like,
because
what?
They're used to it.
What smell?
But
and
one
I'm
person did say it only smells like that when the wind blows just right.
Nah.
Yeah.
But
I was like, when it blows wrong.
But it was so bad. It was like it's because of all the cows, and it was like, man, this is fucking like crazy. I guess if you live there, you get used to it or whatever. But
isn't the Wagyu like the area? It's regional. Like there's only one area because they're free roam on a certain pasture, eating a certain grass. It's like a place, right? Am I wrong?
I don't know.
I don't know.
This is where we need Cy. He would know this.
Let's ask the expert.
Yeah.
Can I phone a friend on this?
Yes. Phone Cy in the Discord. He would know.
It reminds me of I grew up in Newfoundland for like a good third of my life, I guess, and it's kind of around the fishing town areas, right? In my younger years, and so kind of a lot of the I think it was like Hare Bay at the time, and so I kind of grew up around the smell of seaweed and fish. And for me, like if I walk out in the wharf or or boat dock, they call it wharfs in Newfoundland, or around the shorelines and stuff, like you smell that seaweed, it makes some people sick, but for me, it's kind of like it's like home, It's like you think of it. So it's like I'll like if I'm anywhere around seafood and the smell of the sea and stuff like that, I love that smell, man. It's just I grew up with it.
It's the best.
Right? Yeah, I like the smell.
They hate it. So if you work on a ranch, I imagine it's kind of the same.
I don't know.
Right?
I don't think people love the smell of shit.
Like,
come on.
Depends on the ranch. Depends on the ranch. It depends on how well they cook around it.
I mean, the sea smells.
You get used to it, though.
Maybe a Wagyu ranch.
Yeah.
I spent months on
smell like roses.
It wasn't gross like
everyone knows that Wagyu cows poop mashed potatoes.
What?
Yeah, instead of poo.
And pea gravy.
Yes.
Sparkly.
Yeah.
But it comes out in the brown color.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So that's another reason they're so expensive, because like literally you can eat their shit.
No.
Oh yeah. It's
Reminds
like
me of
the
my
coffee beans,
Right.
Oh yeah, they have
That's
like.
good coffee.
Have you tried that?
What is it?
I totally have.
With the elephant kind or the cat shit kind? Which one?
What are we doing
The
here?
possums? I don't remember.
Oh no.
Wait,
What are we talking about?
what, Titus?
I'll hear something. I was just waiting for everyone to finish talking.
Right.
But yeah, the Thai coffee. I can't remember exactly which animal digests these things, and then eventually it's this expensive coffee that someone gave me a cup of, and I was like, yeah, I'll try that. And it was amazing.
So it doesn't have a weird flavor.
Wow.
So it's cat, there's cat, and there's elephant. Those are the two kinds. We talked about this before on Tits. So
I think there may be a third kind then.
oh really? There's like a third now?
Yeah, it was some sort of rodent, I think.
Like who the
Sure.
fuck
Like a
came up
squirrel
with
or
this?
something?
Like what?
Yeah.
I don't know. Well,
I mean, honey is basically bee vomit. So if you want to take it down to that,
True.
and look at like I love raw
We eat animal
oysters,
products.
and look at an oyster. Like it looks disgusting.
Well,
but
that doesn't really matter. The look.
oh man, oysters
Those
are
are
so
so
good.
I love
Yeah.
oysters.
Sorry, Jinx.
I had a
I think
bunch in
somebody ran out of
Boston.
coffee
It
and
was
they're like,
amazing.
dude, I can't. My coffee's gone. My cat ate it all. So
Right.
Exactly.
Give me an hour.
I'll give you $100 right now.
Well, I just wonder
What in the
if
hell?
it's like people are like, no, this is really good, and and it's super expensive because people say it's really good, but it's really not all that great. And that was my
But he just tried it.
point. No, I'm talking about like the super expensive. Well, I would imagine the
I
super.
appreciate you trusting me.
Yeah, like I would imagine. I've never had Wagyu beef, but I would imagine it's really good. But
I mean, look at it. It has to be
but
good.
my
Look at
point-
that.
you know what? It's bragging rights, right?
Yeah,
Like some of this
right.
stuff,
So good.
like you eat it, like chocolate covered ants or something. It's like, dude, I did that, Or in the Philippines, they got partially developed chick eggs. They're called balut.
Right.
You can eat that.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, no,
suck
thank
it out of
you.
the egg. Yeah, man, bragging rights.
Well, it's just like because
pass.
remember when all the vodkas, remember like everyone was coming out with this crazy expensive vodka, but meanwhile it all tastes like exactly the
vodka?
same. Yeah, like there was
Oh,
like
God.
a super
God.
expensive. I don't fucking know because I don't drink, but
Oh, you mean like Grey Goose? Wait.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
was
not,
it-
that's not even a.
it was like Grey Goose. But anyway, and then like rappers started coming out with their own brands
Oh,
of
right.
vodka and
Are you saying vodka?
vodka. There's a K in there, hun.
Vodka.
Sounds like you're saying it with a T.
I pronounce the K. Vodka. Vodka. I don't know.
It's Z's
Potato,
that he
potato.
can't pronounce.
Right.
Yes.
I have two very relevant points to this. One is something I'm sending to the broadcast chat, which is something I saw forever ago. It's not new at all. called NFT Spirits, where you can essentially buy an NFT and they'll ship you vodka, for example, anywhere in the world with your purchase. A little more pricey now that gas is what it is, but that's a fun thing. And the other thing is that really good vodka does exist. It's just really hard to find. Alameda is pretty close to where I live right now, and Alameda has a place called St. George Spirits. They were the first distillery in the country to ship out absinthe once the ban was lifted, and oh my god, their absinthe is really good, and their vodka is amazing. Like it's sipping vodka.
I've always wanted to try absinthe.
Can't even imagine.
Someone told me it tastes like licorice, and I am not about licorice. So is that
It's
true?
actually delicious. If you make it right, it's delicious.
Does it taste like licorice though?
Ish.
A little
it's got
bit,
that Anise profile.
What's the story with
Not a
absinthe?
licorice
It's just
fan.
super high alcohol
There was
content, or what?
It had wormwood in it.
Yeah, there was
the ones that I had were from Czech Republic. It was actually crazy because the box just showed up on my friend's porch one day, and it was like a similar name but the wrong address. And we like did the wrong thing and opened the box. And it was like,
or the right thing.
It was like 2 bottles of absinthe, one of them with wormwood in it.
Oh.
And then a bottle of this like hemp vodka distilled from hemp.
Really?
Yeah. So we like, get the stuff. We're like, oh my God, this is incredible. Like, this is amazing. So we drink it, have a party. It's a great time. 2 weeks later, the same exact box shows up on her doorstep. They had it insured.
Oh, really?
And yeah, round 2.
So they sent it again to the wrong and they delivered to the wrong address.
Yes, so fortunate for you and unfortunate for the person.
Damn, I thought they signed up for a subscription plan, and you all of a sudden just every month got a fucking
No, this was before they had subscription plans. This was like 2002 or something.
But so I remember a movie or something, and the guy gets really fucking wasted on absinthe, and it's just alcohol though, right? There's no like psychedelics.
There is a psychedelic aspect to it, but it's like in the one that has actual wormwood. But it just kind of like, I don't know, brightens the colors, sort of. Like, I don't know, nobody hallucinated per se. Yeah. But it did have a little bit of a visual enhancement, and we were super giggly.
The real problem was prohibition. Like, the results was that, so prohibition happened and everyone started making bathtub gin. Like, they were all making moonshine, and no one knew what they were doing, and people were going blind, and people were dying. And so the assumption was that, like, for example, when the prohibition ban was lifted, they didn't do it for absinthe, I think, is the story, because they believed that the wormwood would make you hallucinate and the bad things and all this stuff. But really, it was just poor manufacturing by the person making it. And so when that was eventually lifted, then everything was fine, because they, science, they learned that that didn't make any sense. Right. So, but that's what that's about.
What is it? Nice. What is it that made you go blind? Is it over too much alcohol? Like
it's not removing impurities.
Oh, okay.
Or not like properly distilling. Like impurities are deadly. Like that's what makes alcohol taste like crap. Like you get a really bad vodka. Like you take, for example, Stoli is a horrible vodka. Stoli is masked by additives, so it doesn't taste as bad. But what really is happening there, or with any number of other alcohols that are just not made well, is that you get this really bitter, like disgusting aftertaste about like 3 seconds afterwards when it hits your palate. And that's just a lack of impurities being removed. And you can do that with like charcoal filtering or whatever. And all these companies will be like, hey, I filter my vodka 7 times or 5 times. And what they really should be doing is making it correctly in the first place. Then you wouldn't have to filter it more than once. So what they're really doing is taking the after stuff, like the stuff that's not good enough to, put in a high-end bottle, and then filtering the crap out of it and then selling it to you as a premium product. So yeah, that's the real problem there.
Right. That's like the under 5 gravies.
Yeah, we have a similar business model. Well,
everyone's going ew, and you're going
I'm taking notes.
Yeah, just mix some charcoal in the gravy for a while and just strain it out.
It's pretty well known
Black
that
gravy.
we filter our gravy at least 8 times to remove all the impurities.
And then you got to push it through an osmosis membrane.
Yeah. Yeah. But at
Get
least,
all the rest of those particulates.
at least you know you're getting good quality, low
Extra filtered.
Highest grade gravy.
low contaminant, high quality. That's what we strive for.
Absolutely. No aftertaste.
Yes.
Yeah. Very
That's why
little
we
aftertaste.
remove all the
$300 a
toxic.
gram.
Yeah. 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 But
Because we care.
do not consume more than 1 can of our quality gravy because we are not held liable. Also, we do make you sign a waiver, okay, when you
Eat
purchase.
responsibly.
Right.
Because if you were to happen to.
It's really for people's health, because if they overeat gravy, then they're not going to be healthy anyways.
Exactly. Everyone knows. In fact, you know going in that gravy is gravy, so.
So it's to be consumed in moderation.
Yeah. Don't be chugging the
Yes.
shit. Don't be chugging it.
Enjoy responsibly.
Yeah.
I
Well,
wonder if you can spike gravy.
Challenge accepted.
We have
Spike
that.
gravy.
Will it blend? Will it spike?
right. Ooh, I wonder if you could smoke the granules. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh God.
Yes.
Yeah. Hey, yeah, just put it in. Yeah, put it in a joint. You know, have
Oh.
that gravy
Oh.
flavor.
wait.
Yeah, gravy
It's
flavor.
legal- It's legal in Canada, so I can
What are
talk
the?
about it.
What are those- We could do like a hookah
Gravy
section.
flavored joint.
We would do like a hookah bar in the corner of the tavern, and you can smoke some of the finest.
Yeah,
Oh.
powdered gravy.
it's like beef gravy flavored
Yeah.
and turkey
Right.
gravy flavored,
Listen,
sausage
Oh my
gravy
God.
If
flavored.
you-
so smart.
If you're not satisfied with just eating gravy, we're gonna make it so you can smoke it. We're gonna make it so you
You
could.
can inhale.
Yeah.
We want to have gravy in all forms.
Oh yeah. We're gonna have
Vapor
some.
gravy.
Aerosolized.
Right.
Aerosolized gravy.
Yeah.
Vapor
Inhale
gravy.
it.
Oh, babe. Yeah, gravy, babe.
Yeah. We'll have.
Gray vape.
Yeah.
If
We'll have.
you're in a bind, you know, you just need that flavoring. You know, just spray it right into your potatoes or
Yeah.
spray it on your chips.
Well, I think we'll do some vape pens possibly too, like
Titus
some.
said that,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's what Titus was saying, and then
Yeah.
a spray, obviously.
Yeah.
And then I'm thinking maybe for the really
What
hardcore.
about mouthwash?
Well, that's interesting.
Air freshener.
What about if you just want to mainline
Cologne.
that shit? What if you just we like and make some injectable
That's what
gravy
I'm kind of thinking. Yeah.
like right into the vein?
Did you see the
Gravy
last
medicine.
tweet I had? He said body wash. I had a 3-in-1. It was like the body wash.
Oh,
the whole
the gravy
thing.
body
Yeah, the
wash,
gravy
yeah.
body wash.
Gravy
Yeah.
body wash.
Yeah.
So
It's probably great for your hair.
Yeah.
this
Gravy
probably isn't
cologne.
far from the truth here. When I was in Iceland, I took a bath in beer. I literally went into a hot tub, effectively, which is made
What?
of barrel,
Uh-huh.
with my best friend, and we bathed in beer for like 30 minutes
Uh-huh.
and drank beer as well. Back when I still drank, and it was fantastic. And actually, it's good for your skin.
Right.
Now, I'm sure there's something in gravy if you like remove certain aspects of like the whatever would probably give you a whole bunch of not so great reaction on your skin. You could probably do that too.
Well,
Just a
I think we've just
effort.
established that there will also be a full salon like
Right.
spa treatment,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean that's
That sounds like something Finland would do.
Mhm.
Or like
Also,
Greenland,
You
maybe.
you could use it for
Gravy sauna.
for people that we use as bait. We could bathe them in the gravy and then send them into a hungry village.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
We pour the gravy. We pour the gravy on them and then bash them with a stick to relax the muscles.
Right?
That's what I'm.
Oh my God, Anton, who
Wait,
are you?
wait a minute.
That's a nice massage.
I like where you're headed with this, Anton. You're proposing we cover the person in gravy and then hit them with a stick to relax their muscles.
Yeah, to relax the muscles. That's what we need to do.
Okay.
Sounds relaxing.
I mean, sure.
I'm sure we
It's,
can find
beauty
some
therapy.
scientific reasons for that.
It's
You
very,
know, we do like a face mask, like one of those charcoal masks, but instead it's gravy to help your skin.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
That's the spa. That's the whole spa
You
treatment.
see,
Yeah.
And
It's like this is a great idea, but if we keep going down this road, we're going to get some dumb college kids who are going to like butt chug a liter of gravy.
Right.
And
well, we covered that.
That we said responsibly
we did.
consume
it's right
gravy.
on the label. We're gonna put it right on the label.
Natural selection.
Do not chug. This is for responsible, consumer. And our gravy does cause a very slight hallucinogenic effect. Very slight.
Because of the wormwood.
Because we put the wormwood in there. But that's why we recommend don't
It's not the chemicals.
Don't operate heavy machinery after, a dose.
If we're going to do this right, though, we're going to need the gravy police to arrest people, because what happens in the instance where, let's say we're at a frat party and this freshman has to go through the initiation ceremony and they make a yardstick of gravy and they make him butt chug it.
Right.
That's going to be dangerous.
Well, I mean,
hold on a second. Can we just clarify something?
I think that people are going to have to self-regulate. We don't have enough people to have to police all of this. It's just, it's too much.
Are you saying butt chug as in like put it in their asses somehow?
Yeah, like a coffee enema. Gravy enema.
How does that happen?
Yes.
It's super effective.
It's very expensive also.
How does one butt chug something? Is there a funnel involved? Like, how do you butt chug something? I'm just curious because I never.
Why are you curious?
Because when I was young, we never did that. We never butt chugged anything, and I'm curious, how do you do that?
We talked about it a lot, but I don't think
you did.
It ever happened.
Well, first of all, this is not financial advice.
Thanks for clearing that up. Go ahead.
Yeah, we could just siphon a hose from a gallon barrel into someone's ass in a weird yoga pose and get the thing going.
What would be the purpose? What's the purpose of that again, though? Like, why would we do that?
It's good for you. It's good for the colon.
Because
I think
colonics, man.
I feel like
it relaxes the inside.
Have you not thought of gravy colonic shit, man? You're missing out on a big market here.
Okay. You're convinced.
While Anton has people being beat with sticks, you're relaxing the inside as well.
Listen, you're gonna have it's a full day. Like it's a full
double
day.
Relaxation.
You could get gravy put directly in your ass if you want while you're smoking it. Put some on your face.
Breathing it.
You're gonna you can vape pen. We're gonna have vape pens. Like it's a whole experience.
I'm gonna even beat the hell out of you, will you?
Yeah, Anton's gonna beat the shit out of you with a stick and cover you in gravy, and then send you to the fucking wolves. That's how it works. And that's like what $900
Wait, what? That's
full treatment.
Cheap.
The full treatment.
No.
Not to $19.95 for the full treatment.
Why are you going lower?
No, $1,900, like $1,995 for the full gravy experience.
Maybe.
For sure, for sure. Just log in with your mnemonic phrase and you're ready to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we need
and
to.
now that we're partnered with Haven, we've got some guinea pigs because our general folks are going to donate some of their personnel.
Oh, good.
To practice.
Well, that's.
I need to practice tomorrow. Make sure I don't get tennis elbow or any sort of seizure.
You should go through, Anton, and like
you want to hurt yourself
if you get someone. If you have like your eye on some people, maybe give them a role or something, like potential. What would you call that? Someone who is
potential guinea pig.
Yeah, like a guinea pig type person who you think would be a good candidate.
Just put an I next to their name.
Yeah, mark them somehow.
Yeah.
We want to go ahead and establish like anyway.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
And because I like Bitbender, we're actually going to name the people that hit the people with the sticks called stick benders.
Oh, that's good. I like it. Oh, they're like benders. Like like they're the people that beat the people.
The
I wonder if anybody's created an entire swimming pool of gravy yet, because there's got to be a viral video in there somewhere.
That
like
seems
expensive.
expensive.
A big pool of gravy,
yeah.
goes for a swim.
Yeah.
Jello.
How many gravy granules do you need to fill up a
that's
pool?
A lot. That's
well, it could be just a small kid's pool, it's like a tiny pool,
Right.
Yeah,
We should do that.
yeah, we could do it like the billboard outside will be gravy pool, like swimming pool, filled with gravy. But they get there after they pay, right? They go to the back and it's literally like one of those little kiddie pools,
The little plastic kind.
and it's like enough for like one person, and they're like, oh shit, this is a fucking ripoff.
And there's like 10 people in it.
And meanwhile, one of Anton's stick benders will be like there to enforce the no refund policy.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's right.
And it's BYOM, so that's like bring your own mashed potatoes.
Right.
So,
That's
so
true.
you can go swimming and then you can enjoy yourself with some nice mashed potatoes. Just kind of lick it off yourself.
Yeah.
Well,
The Wagyu
luckily,
discussion, I'll never think of mashed potatoes the same way again.
Me either.
luckily we have those Wagyu cows in the back that shit the mashed potato, so we're good.
Exactly.
Oh my goodness.
Nothing but the best.
Yeah.
I can't imagine why Bitbender is missing this episode. Like, I just don't even. I'm confused.
He listened in and he's like, okay, I'm skipping this.
Yeah,
Not hopping in this one.
they're talking
Not
about.
financial
They're
advice.
talking about butt chugging gravy at this point. I think I'm gonna skip this one.
He's all, I was wary after the whole like 2 weeks,
skills,
2
though.
episodes ago
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sorry,
We waited until he was off to talk about the milking.
Yeah, and there's a disclaimer, and I'm going to reiterate. Number one, this is not financial advice. Number two, this is just a video game. This is not real life. We don't plan on shoving gravy in anyone's asses at any point,
Yeah.
Or
Not
milking
real.
anyone.
or milking, or harvesting.
Yeah.
No responsibility.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Nobody tries it.
This is all just a joke. Not going to happen.
However, what you choose to do with your own body is absolutely up to you.
Right.
But disclaimer, allegedly, we do not condone of such behaviour.
Listen, if you want to butt chug gravy, that's fine. We're not going to judge. Like that's obviously
Right.
we're okay with it because we provide that as a service in our gravy spot. But
That's how we make bank, yo.
Exactly.
Speaking of butts.
yes,
Oh no, I'm just saying. Since we were speaking of butts.
well,
was
I thought
worried
you had a
for a
good butt segue.
No, I got nothing.
Oh, I thought you were going to post like some kind of butt NFT that you know about. Like, listen.
Oh, that's like a Torquay Pepe.
That's
thing.
good.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Listen,
a good one.
full
God.
disclosure,
I mean,
guys.
I can twerk for you if you like.
Full disclosure, I did work for the butt NFT company, but it is a guaranteed money printer. So, did we lose somebody? No, everyone's still here. Okay, I feel like we had one more person, but they left.
It was Bitbender. He popped in and ran.
Yeah.
Nope.
Well,
Yeah.
what else, guys?
I feel like we need to give Gala a little extra love today. I can segue that one.
Okay.
Speaking of butts.
Did we ever acquire? Speaking of butts,
Yeah.
did we ever acquire any additional? I don't know, like NFTs in that space. Like I have. Let me see what I got. I got the tavern, the Grand Tavern, and the meat stand, and the large butchery. Do we have any more of those? Like, are we amassing people with things to put in towns?
Oh, you mean have they released
Wait,
any?
did you get a large butchery? Is that what you said?
Yeah,
Oh,
I was
awesome.
one of the.
Oh, that's
Cool.
cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
nice. Good job.
Nice.
Yeah, round 3 out of 4. I think I got that in the middle of the night.
Hell yeah.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
same here, man.
I got up every time and I didn't get
We
I didn't
tried.
get what I
We
wanted.
tried really hard to get one of the large butcheries.
That was the only round I got anything.
So Tamara and I picked up. I got like a really good deal on a outpost. Someone was they're up on OpenSea, and I put in what I felt like was a really low offer, and someone accepted it. So I'm pretty
Always put in
pleased.
an offer.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm pleased with that.
Nice, man. Well done.
Yeah, so
Awesome.
Who told you to put in
Yeah.
an offer though?
my wife told me to put in an offer, and I did it, and the person
Of
did
course.
pretty good. So that's cool. So we've got 2 outposts and like 5 homesteads now.
Look
And
at you go.
Wow.
But
That's exciting.
I have some stuff for sale, and I'm like, thinking maybe I don't want them to sell, because we did use, our Gala to buy, some of these, and I'm like, fuck, man, it's like, what's the better thing to have? Like more of the token or a shitload of like the expensive NFTs? That's sort of like the,
Yeah, it's a really tough one.
And that's only because the NFT market is currently down, but that will change. And I think you should go back to NFTs when it does.
Mm-hmm.
That's like one of the ways why a lot of people even feel bad, because a lot of the guys went in and bought homesteads at store price for, let's say, 200,000 Gala, and they were feeling great, and then they sold them on OpenSea for 60 or 70,000 Gala, which works out in dollar value a lot more. But it was just like, man, I had 200,000 Gala. If I just kept that in the treasure chest, I could have had 4 more.
Right.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Sucks, man.
Yeah.
That's my play.
Well,
and it could have gone down. So there's no way to know.
Yep.
I think it's good. Like for me, like I just see the deeds as like real estate, and obviously we all fucking pray that the game's going to come out, because it would suck if it didn't.
Sure.
But I think I'm pretty confident that it seems like they're really chugging along, and they're really, I don't know, man. I just got a good feeling about the whole Gala thing. I think they're doing a lot.
Yeah.
And
they're in it to win it.
Yeah.
Their blog posts really tell me that they align with me personally as well. Like I think it was Jason or someone wrote a blog post about essentially the origins of food. And this is like exactly the conversations I have on a daily basis with people when I talk about food.
That was really insightful.
Yeah, I read that.
It's really important to me.
Yeah.
As someone who's gone like the whole spectrum of going from like living on an organic farm and like, healthily, like doing a healthful, what's the word I'm looking for? Humane slaughtering of an animal, all the way back to being vegan. Like I care about this deeply, and it's really good to see that Gala, like they have an alignment with morality that's very strong. And like if I had to choose where to put my money, I want to put it in someone's, purse, pocket, whatever. Like if I want to invest, I want to put it in something like aspiration.com does this thing where they essentially have a portfolio which is entirely based around investing in something that people can say is, like it's culturally good. It's it's good for the world. It's not it's not any big oil thing or whatever. And so Gala feels like an investment in the same space. Like that just makes me want to throw more of my bags into Gala.
Yeah,
so.
Me too.
Yeah, totally, man. I love the one where Jason was talking about basically how people in the Philippines were actually making a living off playing TownStar, like the gran and the mum and the granddaughter were all playing together around the clock to win the prize at the end of the week, and that worked out at maybe $3,000 for them, which was a hell of a lot of money.
Yeah.
And I just thought that was so awesome, man. Like if Gala Games can enable people to do that already, like I just feel like there's so much potential for Mirandus.
Yeah, me too.
Well, something that kind of clicked with me is like there, and this thing we're doing here with the Gravy Gang Guild, it's a I'm not gonna say it's a joke, but it's like, we're having fun. Okay, this is fun. We're but it's like
allegedly.
Yes.
Yeah, you said that like the
like what?
As I wipe away
like
my
that
tears
meme of the woman, like we're having fun.
No, but what I'm saying is there's like okay, so there's already all these guilds and things that are like happening, and the game's like not even fucking out yet. You know what I mean? Like we're like already we're already forming guilds, and we're already like
and friendships.
And I'm saying this is a good thing.
Allies.
I'm saying this is a good thing. Like it's like
and enemies.
It must yes, we're making big time enemies already.
I hope not.
But it's interesting.
Mothers.
It's interesting to me that there's such a big thriving community of people that are passionate about this thing, and it's something like I said, the game's not even out yet, and there's not even any sort of. I remember when we were first talking about, when Anton was talking about like the guilds and things, we're like, no one knows like how this is gonna work, like how this was like early, like there wasn't a lot of information about really much of anything, how the game's gonna work, how land deeds are gonna work, and how like does owning a tavern mean you can literally have like a fucking tavern where you could go in and
can you be in multiple guilds?
Yeah, and the whole thing with guilds, like how is that going to work? And I think the answer is like even they don't fucking know. Like back then, they're like it's just evolving. Like it's just, and I don't mean the game. I'm sure they have like a direction with the fucking game, but all this the fan stuff that's happening with these guilds and things.
Yeah,
it's all just happening like organically, and that to me is really cool. Like it's not just some forced thing. And why is that happening? You know what I mean? It's interesting to me too, and I'm going a little long rant here.
I mean, you usually do. It's okay.
But it's interesting to me because Tamara and I are like we come from crypto Twitter. That's where we've sort of like lived for 3 years. Most of the people on Twitter don't even fucking know about Gala yet. You know what I mean? Like they don't even, it's not even on their radar. And that's exciting to me too. Like that's very much like we're early, you know what I mean? And I'm excited. And it's not just like about the, you know, I'm trying to say that like I think this is a good thing, because if it's just the way it's happening, this whole organic thing.
It's different.
Yeah, and the way we're all
it's
just
so like
getting along and stuff, and the just I don't know, it's good stuff.
It's beautiful.
It's a good thing. Like I've been in crypto since 2014, and I mean I've never been one to like jump into these communities. You know, there's always a community about the latest coin or whatever, but I've never seen any of those communities that resemble what the Gala community has, you know?
Right.
It's not an accident either. I mean, this is Jason. This is hard work and community development. You got to establish a mission statement. Mm-hmm. You have to build brand, and you have to say, hey, you know, we're going to start rewarding people for the effort that they put in, and they want to get something out of the things that they do, the effort they make, and that's happening. That's been happening for like the better part of a year, I would say, at this point. So I don't know how old Gala goes back, but I'm new to Gala still, and yeah, we're all in before $5. That's the benchmark. We're all winners here, and it's just a matter of staying in. And I mean, I got in on, you know, speaking of 2014, I got on Doge on, you know, the 2014 times, and now I'm just very happy about where the price of Doge
have you
is.
checked?
Dude.
Have you checked in the past like 5 minutes?
Oh, really?
It's ripping again.
Is it? Really?
Yeah, it's at like 24 cents.
Holy shit.
I'm retiring.
Oh, really? It's up to 4 now. What the hell?
Yeah.
I'm retiring.
Wow.
Damn. What?
Crazy,
no, it's 27. It's 27 now.
Whoa.
Holy shit.
Oh my god.
And
Pizza's
of course,
happy.
Wow, man.
What the fuck, man? That is crazy. That is
so sick,
crazy. Like, what is it? Does anyone know? Is TikTok pumping this thing? What the fuck is happening with Doge?
My son,
it's true.
I asked
It's
my
Wall
son.
Street Bets, man.
Yeah, he said
it?
he thinks it's Reddit.
Wall Street
No,
Bets
no.
is doing that again with like they did with
I
I
GameStop.
don't
Reddit.
think so. Nah,
Something on Reddit.
that was
I
like a
don't
pump
know.
and dump, man.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I sold all mine earlier today, actually. I had some left, but I sold
Some
it at
GameStop?
like 16, 17.
Uh-oh.
No, the
I haven't
Dogecoin.
sold mine yet.
I'm at like 90 cents. I can retire at 90 cents.
Yeah, we're like only 4x away from $1 at this point.
That's
I'm like,
crazy.
What if they do it?
And
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
if they do it?
Oh my god.
I'm bummed because like all these fucking things, like I don't, you don't know what the fuck to put your money into. And we had a nice chunk of Doge at one point, and of course we sold it. I sold it.
Yeah,
a
I
long
was like,
time
we
ago.
did?
And
Did we?
Well, and then I'm sure that would probably be worth like $1 million or some shit by now, but you can't
Well,
look at
yeah.
that. But
That's why it's called
Yeah.
trading.
Yeah.
It's a verb. It's
true,
an
man.
action.
right. So I can't fucking believe it though. I'm looking at it I'm looking at the chart right now. It's back down to 24.
I'm seeing 23 cents. Actually.
24, yeah. It got up to 27 and now it's at 24. Shit, man. That's crazy. That's good.
Yeah.
It's good.
It's final, like,
Is General Fault okay? Anyway,
Did we lose you, General Fault? He was driving.
Oh yeah, I hadn't
Hopefully
heard
not
of
crashed.
Big Boom.
Noise canceling.
But that's crazy. Yeah, the Doge is going nuts. And why Elon is like, he's always tweeting about it is crazy. Like,
Yeah,
That dude.
that dude.
I just,
know.
yeah, and but you know, and meanwhile, fucking Bitcoin is like we just hit 64,000. Like we're still at
new all-time
63.
high.
Like shit, man.
Ethereum is going crazy. Didn't that just hit like $2,500 or something?
$2,500.
Last
yes.
I checked. Yeah.
Yes, 2,500. So like it's like pretty much, you know, I think we picked the right hobby. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But yeah.
I
For
think,
sure, man.
I think
And while
so.
while Gala did write about somebody essentially buying a house out of the results of the game that they were playing, this is one of the tides raises all ships kind of situations where crypto is giving people homes and
Absolutely.
Yes.
empowerment, self-sovereignty, and that's why we're all here. I think it's not just about gravy, it's not just about Gala, it's about independence, financial independence, and
Mostly gravy,
sovereignty.
but that is what
And
got
freedom.
me in the
Mhm.
space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Freedom.
I will not get tired of you saying freedom.
I know. I love the way he says that. And
Freedom
freedom.
is gravy.
What was that?
Freedom.
Yes.
Yes. That.
We're gonna have to clip that. And by the way, TD Jew, everything that you say on this,
Gravy.
everything that you say on the show is property of the show, and we will be clipping various sound bites of you saying freedom, and we'll be replaying it. So
We're selling them as voice.
Just make sure you mention that it is allegedly not financial advice.
absolutely,
Sell it as a voice NFT.
yeah, we're gonna sell it as an NFT to fund the fucking. There's a lot. We talked about a lot of new projects on this episode, so.
For the salon. It's
We're
for the
gonna
salon.
I'm envisioning a lot of overhead. So, we're talking funnels for the butt chugging. We're going to need fucking hookahs. We're going to need
A lot of granules.
like
Yeah.
at
and a
least
swimming pool.
yeah, at
That's
least
right.
one kiddie pool. I don't know what those cost, like $50, $75. I mean, it starts adding up,
It's a lot.
We're
yeah.
going to need many, though.
So-
many of them.
But
I would love to see
And
an
some-
NBA Top Shot moments, except for like people doing the funnel.
yeah,
What?
I don't know if we should have
God.
cameras in
I
this. I don't think we should
think
have
I wanna
cameras
watch
in the
that.
spa because I feel like there's going to be some weird shit going on in there.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got an
So-
idea. Like, why don't we do what Gala Games has done, right? We'll do the butt chug NFT, but it's broken up into 9 pieces, but nobody can ever get piece number 5.
Oh, okay. I know. Yeah. And piece number 5 is like the money shot. Like that's. Yeah. Right. Yes.
What the hell?
I like it. Yeah, we lost General Fault. Holy shit! I hope he's okay. Someone called General Fault.
He's like,
There he is.
know, what the
He's
hell?
back.
Probably just didn't have reception.
He went in a
oh
tunnel.
my God.
He's on mute.
Okay.
We lost him because of the butt chug. Let's be real.
Yeah. That's where he draws the line.
No.
Everything else is fine, but when we start talking
Not
about
allowed in the military.
well, it could cost him his military career. Like even just being on the show could like cost his career.
Oh, that will get you a dishonorable discharge.
Exactly.
Speaking of discharges,
Yeah. Oh, boom, boom. Where's my sound effect?
segued.
Hold on. I've got it somewhere.
Oh, boy.
But
It's
yeah.
over. It's past.
No, hold on. I
It's
got
gone.
it. But
As
it's,
it yells
Moment
freedom.
is painfully passed.
wait, hold on. Here it
You
is.
know the moment is so gone.
There it is.
Nice.
Okay. If someone says something funny again, let
5
me
minutes
know,
later,
and
we'll
I've
get
got
that.
I've also got a beep, so if someone cusses, I can
Right.
beep them. All right. Well,
Yes.
anyway, so we all established that we know what the fuck we're doing because we're all in crypto. Like, fuck all you haters out there who are like, oh, Bitcoin's a fucking scam and blah, blah, blah. Fuck you. How about that? Huh?
Yeah.
Because
Going
look
to
at it
zero.
now. Look at us now. That's the thing. We're at
They're having a
64,000.
bad time staying poor.
And is it Portnoy who's now like I think sponsored by like fucking Coinbase or someone? Have you seen that? Like he's the guy who sold
no.
it all his Bitcoin and then I don't know, whatever. Who cares? All right. Whatever.
Abort.
I don't care
I
about
was actually
any-
New topic,
interested.
someone quick.
I was actually interested.
Yeah.
He loses focus.
I have extreme ADD, and if we're not talking about cool shit like gravy butt chugging, then I lose focus quickly. And what's the point anyway? Honestly, I don't know.
That is the question.
Well, guys,
Gravy is the answer.
yeah. Well, like it says, gravy is the answer, and that is the point. We want to remind you that we are very passionate about our sauce, and
It's a
Our
special
jus.
sauce.
yeah,
It's not
Or
just a
jus.
sauce.
Yeah.
It's
our
not-
roux, our jus,
it's
our
not-
sauce.
Yeah, it's not just a condiment for us. It is a
like that.
lifestyle. We
We
live
need
it.
shirts that say that,
We
Titus.
breathe it. We put it in our butts.
Smoke
apparently,
it. Apparently.
I mean, some of us don't.
allegedly, but and we profit from it, and we use it as a weapon.
It can be used for all things.
Yeah.
you go.
Aphrodisiac.
Anton, why are you so quiet, sir? Please pipe in.
No, I'm just listening to you guys.
Okay. We love your
I was
voice.
wondering where Fault went.
He's daydreaming of all the cool ways you can use gravy. You're
I was thinking of-
sparking his creativity.
Yeah.
I was actually thinking of the overheads, man, and a lot of people probably think sticks are free, but we want quality sticks. So it's probably going to need to come from an oak tree or
Oh yes,
a bit more
maybe
sturdy.
maybe
Yes.
slightly smoked.
So you've been crunching the numbers this whole time.
Right.
Smoked oak.
You're figuring out the cost for the sticks.
There you go.
That's
General,
our Anton.
I just
I
want
It's the
consider
cost
this
of goods and services. It's the
Right.
cogs.
Yeah. It's a gravy emergency, to be
I want-
honest.
yeah.
Right. He handles all gravy emergencies.
Well,
Gravynomics. Oh, perfect.
I want to go ahead and point out that General Fault obviously has landed and is at home because his mic sounds really well. So
Yeah, thank you
I
for
thought
not
you guys
wrecking.
might say that.
Yeah.
It was like,
No, he's all
doesn't
about
sound
the
like I was, speaking through my potato mic, you know.
Did you
Easy
get
phone.
some bar stools for your stand up desk?
No, what? Hey, that's not a bad idea. Why did I think of that?
Because they're not comfortable. That's why.
Yeah, exactly. You know, it's like, hey, when I'm standing at my desk, it's like, yeah, it's you need to take a break once in a while.
yeah,
You know?
Tamara
Burn
and
out the
Tamara and I went through the whole stand-up desk cycle where we bought a stand-up desk and then we bought bar stools for them because
No. I bought a stand up desk.
Okay.
You took it over
Right.
for the studio thing, and then you pulled bar stools up
And
so we
then-
could record the show.
And then we realized how fucking uncomfortable that shit is.
the bar stools are terrible.
So then you just go back to a
Yeah.
desk. So now we're just at a desk and we scrap the whole stand-up thing. So
The trick is to get a
Come
convertible
full
desk.
circle.
yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta get
I
convertible.
always thought it'd be cool just to have like a computer set up like on a floating bed on a pool or something. You know, you just lie down on this floating contraption, right, with your monitors floating above your head. And I saw something similar though. It was like there was a magnetic mouse and magnetic mouse pads,
Oh.
and it was all like you could literally lie in this bed, and the monitors, everything is like mounted with magnets, right? And you can literally just use the computer while you're lying down. I'm like, yeah, that's plus a pool.
Right. Well,
Yeah, a pool of gravy.
That is completely opposite the stand up desk.
we yeah.
Do not try this at home, kids. Do not take your computer in the bath.
Yeah, I was going to point that out. That's extremely dangerous
That
to
is
have
There
your
has to be a
Think of
way.
a personal experience.
There's got to be a way to do it.
It's
I
quite
feel like
shocking.
there does.
I think this show might need one of those not, NSFW tags or whatever cuz
Okay. I thought you were going to say an
Not for really
attorney.
anything.
because when we start talking about dangerous
that too.
stuff, yeah, we don't want the kids to hurt themselves.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, guys
And gals.
and gals,
Yeah.
well,
In between.
I say, and however you identify, yeah, whatever.
Guys and galas.
Yeah.
There you go.
Is there? Let's go down the line and let's say what are you thankful for or afraid of? Or this is the part of the show where we
I feel like this is Thanksgiving.
I know. I hate this. I'm like, no.
I feel like you should be eating a turkey right now.
everyone go around. We're gonna go to each person.
I clam up. I'm like, no, I don't want
And you
can't.
can either take this opportunity to express a joy, a thing you're happy for, or something you're scared, afraid of, or maybe you would like to call out one of the other members on the show here
What the fuck?
and air your grievances with that person. I think this is a good opportunity. Titus, why don't you start us off?
Since you love it so much.
No, this is really like I'm the guy people go to when
like
they're like,
team
hey,
building
I don't know what
moment.
the fuck to say about the team building moment. Yeah.
Aw.
Oh, just ask Chris, he'll do it.
Yeah.
So Titus, yeah. No, so I'm thankful to be on the show a second time, but more so that it's with you people. Like you're wonderful
You
and you
people.
like
What are you trying to say?
What are you trying to say, man?
You're on a roll. Keep going.
Doing great.
I've already had a really good day. Like I got a vaccine appointment at like 12:05 or something a.m.
Yay!
Wow.
Doge spiked all to hell and is like gonna apparently go parabolic or whatever. And I get to end the day talking to all of y'all. You know, it's great. This is like, for example, Anton and like some of you have reached out to me at like times when I've been kind of quiet, and they've been really good times to reach out to me. So I've been really appreciative. Like I feel like this is every bit, you know, true friends, people who care about each other and who do for each other.
Yeah.
That matters. This is important stuff we're doing. Not just, you know, not just talking about gravy, but talking about feelings. You know, like this is real, and I appreciate that. I'm thankful for it in a big way. And this isn't just a daily thing for me. This is a moment to moment thing where I'm really appreciative of the times that we get to share together. So this call is, you know, the best thing that'll happen to me today.
Cool.
So, thank you.
Well,
Thank you. That's
Thank you
awesome.
for saying that. You got us
How
right
can
in
we
the
follow
feels.
that?
I know.
Yeah.
Make him go last.
Wait, my
next
turn.
time.
Okay.
My turn.
All right, Tamara, that was really good and heartfelt, Titus, and we appreciate you.
I
and-
want to pass my turn to Titus.
Oh, Titus.
Proxy.
Do one for me too.
Tamara, go ahead. You're next. You said you're going next.
No, I
You're thankful for.
I passed my turn.
Tamara, what is it about me that makes you
No,
happy?
fuck. This is not always about you.
How do I fulfill your life? Go ahead. This is your opportunity. Don't hesitate. Don't fucking hesitate. You're just like right there. You'll be like boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Tell them. All right. Seriously. No, just your turn. You don't have to talk about me. What are you thankful for? What are you mad about? What did I do to piss you off this week?
Why does it always have to be about you?
Okay, or not me or anyone.
Yes, I'm thankful for all of these people, including you sometimes.
Oh, that's lovely. Thank you, dear.
No, and I wanted to bring up, while General Fault's on here, that we do want to take you up on that synthesizer intro music. So.
Oh yeah. That's what.
There you
That's
go.
it.
Cool.
You're not going to get all in the feels like Titus did. You're just
Do I
gonna,
have to get all in the
No,
feels like
you don't.
Titus?
But
I
we
mean,
want to
my
feel something.
God.
Yeah, we want to feel something. Come on.
We felt it.
All right.
What the fuck?
Tamara.
There you go.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, it reminds me of that commercial where the husband, this is husband and wife in the back seat, and the husband gets in the car and he just lets one rip because he doesn't realize they're back there, and his wife gets in the car. She's like, "Oh, it's just we're having such a great time. I can feel it. Can you feel it, Janice?" And Janice is like, "I felt it." And his husband's like in a horror. He didn't even realize they're in the back seat.
I think about that commercial all the time, believe it or not.
Yeah.
It's a hilarious commercial.
All right. I'm going to go. I'm going down the line here. How we are the order in Discord. Becca, you're next. What you got? And it doesn't have to be all like mushy and stuff.
Oh, you're
like
gonna let
Titus.
her off the hook, but you're
No,
gonna
but
give
I'm
me a hard
saying,
time.
like, anything.
I love it.
Okay, well, first I'm going to shout out my mom because she taught me how to make real gravy. And I'm very thankful that I don't have to eat gravy like Anton.
the canned or the powdered gravy.
Either one of them.
You don't know what you're missing unless if you've had it.
I'm thankful for my real gravy. And
In pea floaters.
And what? Pea floaters. What the fuck are
I've yet
pea
to have a pea
floaters?
floater.
Okay, Becca. Anton, tell us. It'd be bad. You could cuss someone. You could.
I thought you wanted to be in the feels.
Well, in the bad, like get us angry at something. What do you got?
Different
What-
emotion.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll end on angry. So, I'm thankful for canned gravy.
Right.
I'm thankful that you just boil the kettle and then dip it into a glass or a container and then stir it up.
Yeah.
You let it sit for a couple of minutes so it gets a bit more thick.
Yeah.
So it's that's a really good thing.
I'm
And then
picturing
the
like
things-
those regular kettles, like where you can just spoon feeding the gravy into this kettle with a small opening.
Do you have a microwave? Can't you
Well, I have actually boiled noodles in my kettle before and it completely fucked it. So
When
I
you
went
say
down
kettle,
with
you
it.
mean pot, right? That's Australian for like a pot.
Oh, is it?
I don't know what you call it, man. A kettle,
that's-
you just put it
What's a
Like
put it
kettle?
into the
Tea kettle.
power point and then it boils.
Well,
water.
here in Canada,
Oh,
or
like
US
an
and Western
electric
kettles, you boil
electric kettle.
boil water in a kettle. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
so it is actually a kettle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
I thought he was talking
Are
about a
they
kettle
wheels
the
in
whole
that?
time.
That's interesting.
So what do you call
Yeah,
a
because
kettle?
last time we had a conversation last week, somebody was saying, I thought it was like a kettle, like an actual, for tea or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And they were saying, oh no, he means pot. It means something different in Australia. I'm like, what?
But he really means a kettle.
Yeah, he
I
means
was making a coffee,
Okay.
so I was using a kettle.
yeah.
Okay.
Wait,
Check
when it says
I mean what I say, man.
I don't know why there was confusion.
Yeah, right.
I'm like, what the fuck do you guys use?
A coffee maker.
Yeah.
What? Yeah.
Well, no, okay. I grew up with for many years. My father always had his favorite kettle, and this kettle has like a 1-inch opening on the end to put water in. Right?
Mm-hmm.
You fill it from the tap. You boil the water in it, and you can't put anything much else in it because it's just got this tiny hole just to put water, and you boil it, right? And then it makes this steaming whistle sound,
Right.
And that's the kettle.
A kettle, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I think. And I'm trying to picture him spoon feeding gravy into this.
Right. Okay. Anton,
that's why I mentioned it.
you said you were going to end on angry. What are you pissed off about? Let's hear it.
Well, I'm a little bit pissed off with BitBoy having a conversation with Jake Paul because I don't think they're any good for anyone.
BitBoy had a conversation with Jake Paul.
Yeah, it's on Twitter.
Oh, I didn't
know that.
What kind of conversation?
Interesting.
Well, they're talking about their best investment ever. So
what is?
it's probably
which
some
is
Jake
what?
Paul coin. No idea, man. I'm not watching it.
And that makes you angry.
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
It irritates
Hopefully
me.
they get in a boxing match or something.
Okay. Well, I'm fucking impressed that BitBoy pulled fucking Jake Paul. Like, geez, that's pretty fucking. That's a big name.
That's good, man, for us. Like, that's good for the crypto scene, man. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good for the
It's
what?
not good, man.
For the what?
Crypto scene.
Oh,
I got
crypto.
it. It just took a while. Sorry.
Okay, Anton, I see that you have
Sorry.
an opposing view, and I believe TDJ has a different view.
Gravy.
And that means you guys are now fighting. So go ahead and commence the fighting.
Fight.
First of all, it's not a kettle, it's a pot. I'm joking. I don't.
All right. Well, okay. It's now. So Anton, you got you feel good now. You got everything off your chest. General Fault, you have the mic.
Yeah, I'm thankful for, I started mining. I was quite blind to the world of crypto and NFTs and stuff for a while. I think I knew about Bitcoin, of course, and I knew about mining. I'm sure some of you guys know about Voscoin, right? And I've been involved with a lot of those videos for most of 2019. I did some GPU mining and so on and so forth, but it wasn't until I got involved with the Sandbox back when they were just launching for the first time with Pixel and Animoca Brands being the parent company that I started getting learning going beyond just crypto, right? Like a lot of people, even my grandma, everybody's heard of crypto, right? Cryptocurrency. It's funny because everybody thinks crypto is Bitcoin. I'm like, Gala, is that Bitcoin? No, Gala.
Right.
I tell them about different coins, altcoins, and they all think it's just Bitcoin. And every time I come back to them, I'm like, so how's the Bitcoin going? I was like, face palm, right? So in any case, I've gone beyond that. I feel like I graduated beyond. I was living in this clouded world. I had blinders on, right? Until I started reading about NFTs and I saw some videos and getting involved with the Discord forums and with these people just learning, people like yourselves, educating the masses, and just I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful for those people who spend time, right? May not get much reward back from that right away, at least, to sacrifice and try to educate the masses, right? Because people like myself who are just kind of, on the edge, just kind of looking in, we just want to see what's what, right? And put it down in layman's terms, help understand, how does, of course, in this case, this show might help much as trying to figure out what gravy has to do with crypto, but maybe if you create an ERC gravy coin.
That's a flow chart.
Sir, it all connects.
We get you there.
Right.
Yeah, right. 2 hours later. But
Right.
We're doing our part.
Yeah, exactly. But you know what? I got involved there, and I started, buying lands and stuff, and I was like, oh, you can buy land, and it's like this crazy shit, man. There's I can own virtual property. What? Right. I can't do anything with it for a year? Okay, sure, whatever.
Yeah, let's go. I'm all in.
Yeah, right. So I just and then they had these Avastars pictures, things going on, and I got a few of those, and I got some artworks, and I was learning up on non-fungible tokens and fiat. What's the difference between fiat and currency? And just learning this stuff. I was like, I didn't even know it was called fiat until January of 2020. I was like, this fiat, what's that? I always thought our currency was backed by gold. I didn't realize that it was only 50, 60 years ago, or probably longer than that. It's not backed by gold anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
Right? So it's man, it's just the whole world of stuff opening up, right? And it's a whole different world, man. I tell you. All of last year has been a journey, understanding crypto, getting involved. I knew if I could get involved with key players like the Sandbox, Gala, that's it would only be a matter of time before I start to absorb all that knowledge and information. And it has been a pleasure working with all those teams and just being involved with these projects, and just hearing what people have to say. Is actually being involved with the Sandbox's moderator team and moderation and ambassadors that I actually learned about Gala, right? Back when they first launched, right? And so it's kind of like the association, right? Working together as a team and letting each people know about latest and greatest things, right? Helps us to stay informed and get in on it early, right? Yeah. I'm glad I got in on it early.
I love that.
Yeah.
2 farm bots later.
That was
I'm quite happy I got in early. But it's a risk though. It's like, okay, wait, I'm going to spend how much to put together farm bots? I won't be ready for what? Like a year or two?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's speculative.
I wish I got more nodes though. I only got 5 nodes, but I was like, damn, I should have got 100.
You have 5? So jealous.
I only got 5, and I'm quite disappointed.
I have a question about nodes. I was curious. So, if you have 5 node licenses, do you have to have 5 separate computers running each individual license?
Yes.
Okay.
That's the whole point.
Well, right. That's not. Well, there's a gray area here. You can have, for example, 5 virtual machines on one computer and change the machine ID inside the VPS, right? And as long as the machine ID, there's a whole Bitbender actually created a whole video on how to do it. But if you change the so I guess it's supported, but I mean it's not going to be really decentralized if you put a dozen computers on one.
right. Like a dozen licenses on one computer. I was wondering.
So they don't check IPs. That's a shame.
Well, you aren't getting my node license. So.
Okay, General Fault. Well, thank you for sharing. And that little hack, by the way, we don't know if that's endorsed by Gala. So, like I said, this is all...
Well, it's a Gala employee that made the video about it. So,
if that's the case, then it's fine.
That's not why he made it. He made it because everyone was getting the same VPS. They were all using Volter or whatever, and they use the same VPS image, and you have to change it for it to work.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
All right.
But it does work that way too.
God.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys, Doja's up to 31 cents on Robinhood now.
Shit.
Shut up.
See, I was like, should I? It's if I get in now, it's going to dump. And of course it doesn't, right? It just keeps going. So it's like, fuck.
It's gonna.
Just leave it, man. Just leave it.
Look at it. Look at it. Is it going to go to $1?
He doesn't want to be the only one who sold early.
Yeah, dude. Look, is it?
Buy low, sell high.
Is it going to a fucking $1? Really? Soon? Because Jesus,
I mean, the
it's at
weekly
32.
stochastic RSI is still at the bottom.
What the fuck, man? This is so crazy. If you look,
this is the dumbest time to invest in it. Do not go into it now.
Don't worry, I'm not. As soon as I do, it'll fucking crash back down to whatever the fuck. But
you'll get your chance. Don't worry.
Damn, I think it's one of those things you just
insane.
The next time it corrects pretty good for a little while, get some and just fucking forget you have it.
Not
just
financial advice.
Have it for
because
it's gonna pump again. It's gonna fucking pump again.
Yeah.
Right.
That's my motto now these days in crypto. It's just buy it, stop looking at it, just set it. 5 years later, it'll be $20 a coin.
This is how
whatever,
we all
100.
desire. Keep your money in crypto. Doesn't matter what. Just keep it in crypto.
Right.
Yeah, just keep like Bitcoin. It's if I had just kept a little bit back then or something,
Yeah. It's crazy when you see these pumps, though. You wonder. Now, I know a lot of people in the Doge community on crypto Twitter who have been in Doge we've been forever. Like they've been involved in it since the fucking beginning. And I know these motherfuckers are rich right now.
Like
they have to be.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. We have people that we've like hung out with and we know, and I know this was like 2-3 years ago when we met them, and they were in it like hardcore in the community, like hardcore. And I know that now they have, and you wonder, I know for a fact that I'm not, I don't want to get too details, but I know the one guy is not, he's holding still, and he's like, I ain't fucking selling.
I don't think any of those people are selling.
He wants to buy an island, let him.
Like, geez, man, it's fucking awesome. Like, that's fucking awesome. It's
that is awesome.
Cool to see that this is. It's weird too that it's Doge. It's just weird, right? It's just like it's the one.
It's wrong.
It's the meme coin.
It's
that
right,
is
though.
It's wrong, but it's right.
Yeah, I'm all about it. I think it's cool. You know, it's like
I like the Doge community.
I don't know who said it. It's like all
cool.
ships, the water.
Yeah.
The Doge community. They're fun people. They're like a crazy fun group of folks. So, well, who's next? We were
asked to lead some kind of like, it didn't happen because of all of this, but we were asked to do some kind of DogeCon parade, like leading the dog parade.
Oh, that's funny.
It would have been so cool.
Right before the pandemic. That would have been fun.
I was excited about it. I was like,
now it's going down. I'm watching
in San Francisco. We actually have like ShibeCon, like where like everyone who has a Shiba Inu just gets together in the same place and walks their dogs.
Right.
And like it's like a mini convention just for like the day. It's amazing.
That sounds fun.
I wish I
so
had one.
Cute.
I can't believe I'm just watching it on Robinhood. It's like going straight up. If you hit the like 3 month or like the 1 year, it's like
it's insane.
It's straight up. It's crazy.
Yes, it's at an all-time high.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Oh by far.
Okay.
But the thing is, Doge is fun. Like,
go ahead.
Don't FOMO.
I was just saying it's just for fun. Like if you want to put $100 in or something, that's fine, and we can play with it and have a little bit of fun. But it's good to relax and play with Doge, but it's not really a serious cryptocurrency for the most part.
But I mean,
it's an
like
unlimited currency. It's designed to not be scarce,
right?
Which means this shouldn't happen.
right. So it's just pure like pump, like and when I joked about TikTok, I'm not kidding. Like I think there's like a whole like that happens. Like
that happens.
TikTok fucking people like pump the shit out of it, but. Anyway, it's crazy. It's cool. It's like it's fun and whatever. And you know, like someone said earlier, it's like it's all helping cryptocurrency become like it's good. But who's next? We have the Thief, aka TD Joe.
Gravy.
TD Gravy.
TD Gravy.
Give me something else to call you. I can't say TDJ for T. What?
Just call me Dan.
Dan.
My name's Daniel. So.
Danny Boy. Danny Boy. That's it. Do you like Danny Boy?
Yeah.
You gotta say it like Donnie Boy.
Donnie Boy.
Okay.
Donnie Boy.
Okay, Danny Boy. Let's hear it. What you got? What are you thankful for? What are you angry about? What do you got?
Well, I'm angry about the fact that the whole COVID situation happened and I lost my job and everyone was struggling. But I'm very thankful for the sort of recovery that the crypto space has allowed me to have. Kind of like General Fault was saying, like I was kind of here since 2017, but I didn't really know anything except Bitcoin, and I missed the boat and it went back down again, and basically, my 2,000 went to 20,000 and then back to 2,000 or less again. So I just went a little bit harder when I realised basically what General Fault said about fiat currency and how it's not backed by anything, not gold, and essentially it's designed to go to zero, inflation. So I've really overcommitted to Gala, so that leads me into my final part about what I fear, and that's some of the really ambitious projects like Gala. As much as I love them with all my heart and I'm totally behind them, I just hope that if there's anything that doesn't fall very hard, it's going to be Gala. But as a low cap altcoin, I would say that on average it probably will crash quite hard. But I just hope it, the way I've diversified now is going to save me. So
yeah, Doge is actually the holding point for if you need to do something that's not as tracked, so to speak. Like if the US dollar falls hard, I would be in Doge, like basically 100%.
Really?
Because
so you say Doge is not good to get into right now? I'm curious about that.
It's not what I mean. This is a pump, completely different thing. What I'm really getting at is that if you look at which tokens are essentially tracking, like, so for example, you take a stable coin like a DAI or whatever. DAI is entirely linked to the US dollar, which means that as the US dollar becomes more valuable, so does it, vice versa. So it's a stable coin like anything else. But stable coins are only as stable as the currencies that back them as well. So if you look at, like, essentially based on large cap tokens that are least affected by the economy, like by the US dollar, like stock exchange stuff, for example, Doge is one of the safer havens for where you're, like, it's not going to be impacted by that, is what I'm really getting at.
Right.
So,
That's
Yeah,
interesting.
I've seen something on YouTube about that. That's true, actually. Doge is one of 10 safe bet altcoins. So I totally agree there. Maybe I will get some again once it's back down to like maybe 30 sats or less.
I'd be terrified to be 100% in Doge. Like, that would scare the shit out.
Yeah.
I'll tell you
it'd be
this,
really
right?
exciting too.
Like the last 3-4 months of my life, I actually earned like a living off of just the Gala nodes, and that's amazing to think if this could. Hopefully, the crypto market goes on for like 6-7 months, because it's actually going to allow me to buy my kids a bigger house, because we're stuck in a 2-bed flat. I've not had a job for nearly 2 years, and that's why I'm saying I really am genuinely thankful. And now I've got the YouTube videos. That last one that blew up, everyone just loved it. Grow Your Base have reached out, and they're now going to employ me, and hopefully I can arrange a meeting with. I was hoping Jason would be here tonight, because I was hoping I could actually arrange a meeting with him and some of the leaders at Grow Your Base to talk about how the purchase is going to follow through with, because they're ready to purchase now. So there's some serious business that's going to go down, and I'm just so thankful to be involved in it in some way.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, cool. And congratulations on
That's
that. The
awesome.
video was awesome.
Yeah, that's good. This whole fucking thing with the fucking pandemic, man, is so weird. And like, I think we're all kind of in shock still. We're all sort of PTSD, Now there's people that were sort of like oblivious to it and didn't really, but I think there's others who took it seriously, and it does affect you, like, and obviously people like yourself have lost their jobs, and a lot of people have, and people have lost loved ones, and this has been a crazy, like, last year was fucking crazy. It's just like I haven't processed it really. I'm still like, it's just weird. It's fucking weird. It's just like
it's not processable.
I can't imagine.
I had COVID. I physically had it.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Well, did you get? I mean, you fine now or what?
Yeah, fine now. Like, I got it back in March, but I just felt so terrible because I was terrified that I would kill my kids. Like, that's how serious this is. I had like hallucinations. I had the highest fever I ever had. It was like 104 or something degrees.
Holy shit.
I gave it to all my family. I gave it to my 2 girls. I gave it to my wife, and it was so early. It was March. There wasn't even a talk about a vaccine or anything, and no, everyone was fine. Like, we're all fine now, but the doctors didn't even want to see me. They just said, "Yeah, you need to stay in the house. Just stay in the house, and if it gets worse, go to hospital." And I couldn't even get out of bed.
Yeah,
I'm for sure a week, man, it was sick.
Yeah, I'm sure that was tough. Not only physically, but mentally, emotionally for you and your family, and But I guess is it my turn now? I think so. Tamara,
yeah, back to you.
You look like you're going to say something.
No.
Okay.
No, I'm just processing. That's a story. It's
I'm gonna say I'm gonna start it off with I'll start off with my anger thing.
Oh fuck.
No, I refill my coffee right now.
Yeah.
Give me the popcorn.
I'm angry that as humans, as people, that we're flawed so much, like our bodies, right? So like there's things, listen, follow me here, okay? It sucks that like we die and we like age and we get old and we get things like, sick, like cancers and things. And it sucks that like our bodies like, it's weird that like we can't just, I know we can't just live forever, but It sucks that we all just grow old and die. Okay, that's shitty, right? It's not cool. It's not cool.
It does kind of.
In fact, like the older you get, the wiser you get, right? So like, you know, when you're in your 20s, you don't know what the fuck's going on. And then your 30s, like fucking.
Do you know what the fuck's going on now?
No, hold on.
Okay.
Then
more so than before.
then in your 30s, your 30s just fucking fly by, right? They're gone. Like I don't fucking remember my 30s. I don't even fucking remember that
like
happening.
29, 40.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So then you're getting to your 40s, you're like mid 40s, and you're getting wiser. You're learning. Hopefully you're learning from your mistakes. But meanwhile, your body is like failing, falling apart.
Your body's failing for fuck's sake.
Yes.
Bones are making sounds.
Yeah. So that pisses me off. Like, why can't we like not do that somehow? I don't know. We can't all live forever because there'd be too many of us. But it sucks that like, it's just, and you get older and you start to like, I don't know, things hurt. You know what I mean? Just like things just hurt. Like just living hurts, right? So there's that.
What hurts?
Everything. Exactly. I don't know. Nothing on me right now. But old people, they always just seem like they're in pain. I don't know. But there's that, and it just the unfairness of the world. We're all very fucking lucky. Like we've got it pretty good. Like, and I'm not just saying like how we've chosen the right hobby to be involved in with the crypto. Like we've all seemed to all have like. No one actively trying to like kill us, like I'm talking about like, in other countries, there's like, bad shit happening. You know what I mean? Like
rockets, exploding just like next door or something.
Exactly. And you don't really see that shit on the news very much because it's like, but it's happening. And like, we're all very lucky and probably spoiled and probably shouldn't have anything to complain about. But we do for whatever reason, just because we're humans, I guess. But
not all of us complain.
I do. I complain a lot.
I know.
But and out loud too, and randomly,
and often,
and just and but so that sucks. But. But I will say this is the good. We're on to the good part. We're lucky, and I'm happy, and I'm thankful. So this is what I'm thankful for. Obviously, I'm thankful for my wife who's stuck with me through all this crazy shit, who's been there with me by my side through all my ups and downs, and I would have been dead a long time ago if it wasn't for her. I have no idea why she still sticks around, but she does. And I have a loving family. I have 2 great kids and a wonderful wife, and I have great friends like you guys. And I'm happy that we've all found each other somehow. I don't know how or why, but that's the thing about this whole crypto stuff. It's like the thing is, it's a bunch of like crazy people, but there's a lot of good ones, and we all kind of found each other. And we did go through a lot of shit together, like, and we sort of we figured out how to cope, and we sort of like, kind of, maybe there's people we don't hear from anymore. I don't know. I can't really.
There's a lot of people that we don't hear from.
I'm wondering,
like the casualties of the bear market.
Yeah,
there's a lot. And there really is.
Yeah.
So but we're still kicking it. We're still doing it, and it looks like we're going to be okay. And I think we're all going to be all right.
MGMI?
Huh?
MGMI?
Yeah.
Am I going to make it?
We're all GMI.
Yeah, Mike going to make it. So that's good, and I'm happy for that, and I'm bullish on all of us, and I think we're going to figure it out. Humans are very resilient, and we've made it this far, and there's no directions or anything. We don't know what the fuck we're doing, but we somehow figure it out as we go, and we're all doing that. We're all figuring it out. And I'm happy for that. And with that, I guess I'm done.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing that.
We're all like pioneers in this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say something simple. One important thing that when it comes to life and its finality is that it ends. Like the way that you appreciate life is because it is not infinite. It's not this thing where you have infinite time to do this and that and the other thing, or you would never do the thing, or you would do all these other things, or you would you can't appreciate something that doesn't end.
Right.
You're so right.
I would definitely procrastinate a lot. I
do it anyway.
It's like, I gotta live forever. What do I care? I'll do it 100 years from now.
Instead of I'll do it tomorrow, it's I'll do it.
Yeah, exactly. Next time my wife asks me to do something, I got plenty of time. I gotta move one thing each day. And eventually I'll get it all done.
And for example, some guy was on the news. So there's this giant mountain I've actually run up at one point called Mount Diablo in the Bay Area, San Francisco Bay Area. Cool. And there was this older gentleman who, I guess he rode up this mountain every day, or sorry, every week, every probably weekend. Mm-hmm. And I'm talking 5,000, 6,000 feet. This thing is huge. Like this is the mountain you can see in the distance that like looms over all the other mountains, forever. It's a huge mountain. Mount Diablo is beautiful, but not about Mount Diablo. It's about this guy. Like this guy was in fantastic shape, and he was doing this till he was like 85. Ironically, he got hit by a car, not through any fault of his own, in the best shape of his life, probably at 85, and lost his life then. Yeah. But he was doing what most people, 40-year-old, 30-year-old can't do. Cycling all the way up a 5,000-foot mountain from sea level.
Wow.
Wow.
It took me 6 hours to do this, and I'm in, I love this stuff. But like he just every week, boom, up and down. So health it depends. You can get it and you can lose it, and it's really a matter of how much you devote to. Is it a priority for you? Like, did you change your diet? Did you change your exercise habits? Do you have a standing desk? It's. I'm not saying that it's possible for everyone to get in great shape, and I'm not saying it's possible for everyone to find the time. Mm-hmm. But I am saying that some people, have made changes in their life, and they hurt less. Like
you have a shake weight
as a result of diet.
That's true. That's true.
No, it's a good valid point. Like we do have the ability to not just fucking
complain.
Yeah, to do what I was saying, which is just slowly die and be in pain all the time,
and complain about it.
Complain about it the whole
daily.
Fucking time, and at the detriment of their wife and kids and all that. But you can do something about it, is what Titus is trying to say. Mm-hmm. He's trying to say that you can.
Actively change those things.
Absolutely.
It's not too late is really what I'm saying.
Right.
Yeah.
True.
Like you can still turn anything around. Like the idea of no, it doesn't matter, or I can't do it, or whatever is just a fallacious argument. Like you still can. If you want it, you can do it. And it takes work. Like there are no shortcuts.
That's right.
But you can.
Well, Tamara and I are about to do something fucking crazy. We are about to embark on a major, major life-changing situation.
Why are you looking at me?
We are purchasing an RV, and we're going to fucking live in it and drive all the fucking around all over the damn country and just do crazy shit.
We're doing crazy shit?
That's our
in
plan.
Real life.
Nice.
Yeah, real life.
I like how she's like just finding out this now or something. She knows. Wait a minute, I didn't get that memo.
Oh, she knows.
I've dreamed of doing that.
We're gonna fucking do it. Am I fucking scared? Yes.
Why are you always scared of
I just am, honey. I live in fear. Like that's one of my hang-ups. That's one of my problems. I am high anxiety. That is just me. I live in like this constant state of fucking fear. And, but it also drives me and whatever. But yeah, we're doing it.
It drives you to hide in a corner.
Yeah, it does. Sometimes that's true. It drives me to lay in bed and fucking just be miserable and scared and depressed. But, also, I think that's just typical like bipolar depression, which is what I have.
Like, it's not typical.
Well, for me, it is.
Right.
But,
Euclid. Oh my god.
So, but I'm to the point where J.R. Ridge says check out Doge. Is it pumping again? But so yeah, we're doing it. We've already put a deposit on it. We're gonna board up the house, get the cat and the kid, and we're gonna fucking drive all over the United States.
I like how you went for the cat first.
Yeah. Well, she is our little princess, and we are not leaving her. So
Wilhelmina's gotta be
first priority, the cat.
Where's the cat? Where's the cat? Grab the cat. Well,
probably take the kid too.
The kid, the kid's coming. The cat, the kid,
Congratulations, I think.
Yeah, I think it's going to be fun, and we're going to try to just do kind of our thing that we're doing now, but do it out on the road and stuff, and have fun, because life is short.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah, interesting. I hope so.
Yeah. But as long as it's just not an audio only show, it's like
okay.
all the great scenery.
Yeah. No, that's funny, dude.
Right.
That's hilarious.
We'll describe it to you as
holy shit. That's really funny. We should
do like mountains. They're like tall. They're big.
Yeah, they're tall. They got white stuff on it.
We're gonna be the very first people to travel the country, but we're gonna do it as a radio show, so it's only audio. And we're gonna do yeah. Imagine
it's like the old radios back in the old days, you know.
Exactly. We're gonna describe it. We're like, now you imagine what a mountain looks like, right? You have a picture of a mountain in your head. Well, that's what we're looking at right now. It is beautiful. You know? And Tamara can do like the Foley thing where she makes like the noises and stuff, the fake, like, you know, the rain.
Sound effects.
Yeah. In fact, we don't have to leave. We can just stay home and do that shit. We don't even need to get an RV. Fuck it. We're going to do this from home.
Okay, glad we decided that.
Sounds good.
More synth, please.
Yeah, absolutely.
While you're home. No, I'm so proud of you. Like that it's what everyone should do. Like I know it's not exactly the same as like I think the most important thing that an American can do these days is travel. I mean, not the very moment because of course the pandemic, but I mean otherwise, like perspective is incredibly important, and you will get it on your road trip. Like it's important. So
totally.
It's healthy. And there's fresh air out there that you need, and maybe some cow smell as well. So otherwise,
perspectives.
Like, take it all in. Get as much of it as you can while you have the time.
And you are in seaweed, the whole kit and caboodle.
Mm-hmm.
I start every day with seaweed, literally. Like I have kombu every morning.
Yeah,
seaweed is great too.
Yeah. I think we're gonna try to now. Tamara and I have already done this once. We went to New Zealand. We were even thinking about living there, but we flew the 2 kids. We had a baby, and we flew to New Zealand and drove from the North Island down to the south and then back and then
Yep.
And then we came back to California and then drove back to Florida, and
we drove pretty much all of California except for the northern California.
And then we
that was awesome.
Have been like not doing shit for the past it's been boring, and I'm done. I'm ready to fucking, maybe it's a midlife crisis. Who knows?
Another one?
Now some dudes buy Lambos. I buy RVs and take my family RV. That's how I roll. So that's what we're going to do.
You'll enjoy it more.
And
that'll be so awesome, man.
I'm excited, and yeah, it'll be fun.
That is going to be awesome.
Is it going to all be fun?
No, it's going to be a lot of hell, a lot of crying, a lot of tears, a lot of
Are we there yet?
Corners.
Can you change a tire?
Oh, absolutely, dude. I'm from the South, dude. I can
change a tire.
But on an RV, I have never changed a tire on an RV, but I know it's the same fucking shit.
You can do it.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that. I'm pretty okay with like basic, the worst case, listen, you break down, you're in a fucking RV, right? It's not that big.
It's like a turtle shell.
You know what I mean? It's like, looks like we're camping here, guys,
Make a sandwich.
Yeah.
Relax.
Get the fucking, let's fire up the fire and let's camp here because this fucking thing doesn't run anymore. And
the fire.
We'll figure it out.
You're so horrible, man.
Yeah. But yeah, it's gonna
bye guys, I'm gonna miss you all.
Yeah, and
get some 5G, dude.
Yeah, that's the next thing is like figuring out the whole internet thing. Luckily,
it makes good material though.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're gonna see some Blair Witch things for me. I'm gonna be guys.
Yeah, it's. I think that's the point. Is
crypto footage.
Yeah,
I think the point is to try to make some memories because like we were talking about.
Because apparently Yuki's falling apart.
I'm falling apart, and we're only here for so long, so.
And time flies, yeah.
That's true. So yeah, well, guys.
That's good.
It's 11 o'clock. Holy shit.
Time flies.
Yeah.
It must
Time
be
flies.
having fun.
So we're about halfway through the show now. Is that right?
Or something.
This is the intermission for the show now.
This,
Go get some gravy. We'll meet back here in half an hour.
Listen, this is the part of the show where I take a nap and you guys just keep going. Because all this gravy is really heavy. You know what I mean? It makes you take want a nap.
Is.
But
what do you put in your gravy?
what don't you put in your gravy is the question.
Sprinkle some melatonin pills in there. Ibuprofen or something.
That's how I knock him out at night.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, he does mainline it. So.
Tylenol for the pain.
Mainline some
to ease my pain. I put roofies in there and knock his ass out.
There you go.
Well, do you know how to drive an RV, honey? What if we're out on the road?
I was talking about now.
And
I wasn't talking
like all of a sudden.
But I'm gonna give that to you after we're parked.
Before he can get the RV. Good idea.
Right.
Nip it in the bud.
Yeah. Well, guys, anything else before we call it a end of the show? Anybody?
No, sir.
No, I would just end by saying that thanks for inviting me on, guys, and it was a pleasure to be here. It's 4:00 in the morning for me, so it's been a late one.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Yeah, no worries. If you guys like the YouTube video as well, if you guys want, there's 2 shares left. I'm probably going to make a quick update tomorrow or the day after, so keep your eyes on the YouTube channel. And if you want to get involved, obviously there's 2 left now, and it's actually less than store price technically, since the Gala token's under 0.03 right now, which is kind of what's locked in. But obviously we still need to have a talk with the main man, Bitbender. So we'll see what happens though. But it's going to be awesome, man. And you know, if you don't have any deeds, or there's some people listening that don't have a deed, let's get you some part of a deed at least, so that you can own a little bit of land.
Yeah,
that's awesome. That's a cool idea. So you're selling shares basically of the town of the Duke, right?
Yeah, we're chipping in, man. 50 shares. So split the big town up. $115,000 and $2,000 each will get you 1/50th. So it's a good deal.
Cool. And because you shielded on this show, we do get 20%. I don't know if you understand that.
Yeah. Shameless, man. So now it's actually dearer than the actual store again.
Yeah.
Right. But we will install a gravy fountain in there for that
absolutely.
price.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks everyone. And listen, you're welcome to come on anytime. You're considered a regular at this point. We can't do without that awesome Scottish accent and you saying freedom.
Aye.
You open invite.
Man.
Absolutely. And and obviously all you guys are open invite anytime. We love talking to all of our friends here, and like we said, it's not just about gravy. It's more than that. It's about love and friendship and crypto and
butt chugging.
Yeah.
Don't ask what gravy can do for you.
Yeah,
what you
milking.
can do for gravy.
Right.
Yeah. Don't ask what you can do for gravy or what gravy can do for you.
That's right.
Yes.
All right, guys. I'm gonna everyone hang out for just a second. I'm gonna end the show and then we'll do a little. We'll do the best part of the show is after we end it. So
I mean, but he can leave if you would like to.
Oh
go
yeah,
to
you're
bed.
allowed to leave. You're allowed to leave.
No, you can't.
But
You can't
I'm gonna
leave.
end the show now. And thanks, ladies and gentlemen. This has been another episode of the Gravy Gang Guild live show, where gravy is the answer. We discussed all kinds of things this time. I can't remember any of them right now because I'm old and tired and in a lot of pain. But the point is, we're going to get through this together. And thankfully, we have the precious gravy to help us stay fortified and to keep our bones strong. And we have each other. And thank you for listening to the Gravy Gang Guild live show. This is Euclid Noakes. And to everyone out there, goodbye and good gravy. Say goodbye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.